Hello everyone, good evening. I am RxOliver and these are my friends. And tonight we're playing Dungeons and Dragons 5.5 edition. This is Ravenloft Shadows of Sithicus Grave Awakenings. I had to check because it's a long ass title.
Yeah, it's a long title.
I'm here tonight
Basically,
with cool people. Sorry David, go ahead.
no, basically it's like a promotional adventure for the new Ravenloft book that's releasing.
There you go. David's going to tell you all about that in a second. Yeah. But I'm here tonight with wonderful people. I've got Birdie, Martin, Max, and in the Games Master seat tonight, Mr. David. So, it's all yours, David. Take it away.
Okay. You are all inside the familiar and comfortable interior of a Vishtana's wagon. The wheels creak as they roll over an abandoned cobblestone road, making its way through the familiar thick layers of mists, which you have been calling your home for a while now. The cart's owner, Inza, has found each and every one of you throughout her travels in the Dread Domains, a bundle of misfits bound together only by the safety offered by traveling in groups. In the corner sits a small elderly Bogart woman, wrapped in tattered clothing, as shadows dance between her fingers. She's Auntie Duskcap, and she has come to Ravenloft looking for ingredients to cure a mysterious illness that has befallen her home. Auntie, please give us some description about this disease that's wrecking your people.
It's syphilis, but just for cats. But my village eats cats because they're kind of like gremlins, or a bit like Alf if you're really old. So cats are really important to our economy, and if they all start dying from cat syphilis, like my whole village will be dead.
Okay, so you're looking for a cure for cat syphilis in the dread realms of Ravenloft.
Yep.
Perfect. Across from Auntie Duskcap sits a tiny but broad-shouldered Kitkin, clad in dark armor, his glowing eyes fixed on a dancing lantern light. He is Bobo, a grave cleric, whose empathetic bond with his people has been severed, leaving him isolated and alone. Ever since he has wandered around in search of death's many faces, seeking to understand the loss that has claimed a part of his soul. But only Bobo truly knows why his link to his people has been severed. So Bobo, what atrocities have you committed that you have been punished in this way?
Oh, well, I'm a good Kithkin, so I'm sure it must have been something that was an accident. David, help me out. What did I do? What did I do to sever my link with my people?
It can be anything, really.
Maybe I...
You made cat aids.
No. Maybe you did some kind of sacrilege.
You're
a cleric, and you basically, it's like you don't draw power from where you're at, but you draw some power from here, of Ravenloft.
Yeah, I've got no idea, David. You're gonna have to help me out on this one. I've got a rough background, like.
I gave you a rough background, but it can truly be anything. I mean, Kitkin are like emotionally connected to one another, so it doesn't have to be necessarily something bad.
I'd say that there you go. It was an accident befell him. He drank a mind-altering substance, and he didn't realise that his species has an adverse effect if they take this mind-altering substance, and it severed my link with my community. That's what happened. I took drugs.
Okay. And ever since you have been connected to the dread realms of Ravenloft instead of whatever hopeful things your people are usually occupied with. Now, near the wagon's rear stands a tall, horned hexblood, draped in a ragged cloak of leaves, bark, and shadow. Twin hatchets rest on his belt. He is known as Witherbark. He once bargained with a powerful hag in a moment of desperation, and though she has upheld her part of the bargain, the price was a lifetime of service. Now he wanders Ravenloft as her loyal servant, carrying out cryptic tasks while searching for a way to reclaim his freedom. But Witherbark, what has possibly led you to make such a dramatic deal with a hag in the first place?
I would actually say is because you know how with Ravenloft, you don't know how you ended up here. And what it was is that I was probably hunting about then like in the unknown woods, because Ravenloft really picks you up out of nowhere, from what I've read.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
as I was traveling through the mist, going through the other side, I ended up in a swamp where the hag was, and there was some beast I've never encountered before that was almost killing me, about to kill me, but the hag saved my life. So as kind of a I wouldn't say a thank you, but like kind of maybe for her own survival, is that she kind of like blessed in the way of a hex blood
with your
become
powers.
this.
Yeah.
Yes, to help survive better in the plains of dread.
That was much better than mine, Max. You put me to shame.
No, it's perfect.
I mean, dude, I've rated a lot of stuff, so I kind of know what's going on.
I've never heard of these guys before in my life.
I mean, I give you guys pretense, but I want to make them a bit of your own as well, so that's why I'm asking these questions.
Yeah, I
now,
took Rod's.
finally,
That's mine.
Besides the lantern stands a stout dwarven woman, draped in battered armor and laden with strange arcane devices. She's studying a crackling vial of violet energy. Helga Coinstone is a former dwarven war hero who has seen too many of her friends die in battle, and now has dedicated her genius to overcome death itself. Though her work borders on necromancy, to Helga it's simply another great problem waiting to be solved. But Helga, what was the final death that finally pushed you over towards this threshold and into to persuade, and why did you pursue this area of science? What pushed you to this point of desperation?
Well, some may think it's silly or trivial. However, I had just received a commission. I had created armor for an entire fleet of dire wolves. It was a special unit apparently, and they were all wiped out. And it's just one of those things where, you know, some people deserve to die. I don't think little floofers deserve to die like that. And I heard once before that death is just the beginning, so I want to see if that's true.
Okay, so the reanimated companion next to you is little Flooford?
One of the dire wolves.
Okay, that's great. So the cart continues to roll across the cobblestone road, and you notice throughout one of the windows that you are approaching a graveyard. And, well, one of your companions, Inza, who owns the cart, turns around and looks over at you. They say that when the need is the greatest, heroes always appear. And here we are. It seems that the mists have brought us our wagon to Hartellen. This realm used to be ruled by a grey dark lord called Lord Saf, but he recently has been defeated by heroes, so I'm told.
Really?
The land itself was shaken in cataclysmic upheaval when he was defeated, and though it has been quelled, the effects of his actions still linger, and that which remains dormant has awoken. I suppose we have been brought here by the mists for a reason, and we will have to tidy things up over here, and return the shadows to rest once more. As the cart doors open and we enter the graveyard, well, the cemetery.
Hey, David, I got a quick question. When you're saying the Dark Lord, is it Sloth, like the one from Dragonlance? That guy?
Yeah, that's the one. That guy.
Oh my god! He got defeated. I mean, I thought I didn't get.
All right.
Man, I was like, how did he get his butt?
Spoilers!
But he has been defeated, apparently.
Yeah, that's my thought. It's like, how did he get defeated? I thought he left. Okay.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Don't spoil the book. Don't spoil the book, guys.
You don't know what happened. We weren't there.
And we're going to the next scene, and you guys enter the graveyard, and you notice two humans shivering behind an old statue. And there are 6 lanterns lighting the graveyard.
I'm gonna go over and offer
I
them.
think it's just
Go and offer them a coat or something. I'll be like, "You're shivering. You're cold. Come."
oh,
Me and my
well,
friends
you think
have.
they're alive?
We have blankets and things. We're adventurers.
As you
Yeah.
approach these two people, you may roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Is it everybody or just those two?
Oh, I forget we're rolling for.
whoever
wait,
approaches
if they're dead, I
people-
get first dibs.
No, they're alive. They're shivering and they're hiding behind the
Okay.
statue. But
Hey.
if you approach them, you are free to roll me a perception
Here's
check.
perception. Here we go.
Yeah, I kind of keep an eye out. I'm like, grades are not good. Ooh,
Okay.
that's a 20.
Bobo.
That's an
pretty
natural
good.
20.
Bubba's on it.
Let me double check
So
something.
only Bobo and Helga approach the people. So Helga, you notice these people are very frightened and you're focused entirely on her. Bobo, you notice that in the distance there are shades and specters closing in as the people are clearly hiding from these ghosts.
Oh.
Oh,
And we will roll initiative.
Oh, I had to double check my beyond 20 settings because that's
Okay.
another. I've rolled like 2 20s in a row there because before we were playing I was testing and I got a 20 and then my first roll tonight natural 20. So I had to double check I didn't have like some setting where it was
Don't
gonna
question that.
no, they
automatically
don't
roll
do like
20s.
Because you notice these specters, you guys are not surprised.
that. Whoa,
Okay.
that's a lot of 20s.
Yeah.
But we're on initiative, my fave.
Well, I don't know what that said. Oh, did you do the initiative, Dave, or were we supposed to do it?
You're supposed to do it for your own character.
I rolled
yeah,
a
for-
2 minus 1 is 1.
Yeah, for some reason it rolled 12, like twice.
Mine rolled twice. Mine rolled twice as well, but they were both
Okay.
shit. So
Because I'm seeing them in the initiative marker.
I think I just rolled one.
Okay.
I got
I
an
rolled a
8
1 and I'm on
I got an
2.
8. I got an 8 or a
Spectre.
7.
Well, you
I
get
rolled
what's
a 2
called
and I'm on
cleric
1.
initiative. Clerics don't need to go first.
Yeah. And
Clerics
first up,
shouldn't go
you
first.
notice this specter moving in. Perhaps we should clear this rule out before we get started. Move, like, sideways, like crossing. Do you see what I'm doing
Diagonal.
over here?
Diagonal.
Diagonal. Are we allowing that, or are we only going straight in straight lines,
Oh, diagonal, surely.
like up and down? Diagonal,
Surely.
surely,
Yeah,
because
diagonal. Yeah.
I know DMs that don't allow it, but
I take the grid
allow
off when I play, mate. You can move in any direction. You're not
Yeah,
a thing that
true.
can only move in 8 directions. You can move a certain distance, but in any direction. Don't need a
That's
grid.
why when I play on the table, I play hexagons.
Yeah.
It allows a lot more movement.
Yeah. I like hexes. Can't believe I rolled a 1.
So
I better read my
the
spells, eh?
specter moves in closer towards Auntie Duskap, but it doesn't do anything yet. It's just closing in. And then next up, it's Helga.
Just checking this. My weapons aren't lined on silver, are they?
Your weapons aren't?
No, I'm asking because I don't see a description.
Not on D&D Beyond as well? I'll check your weapons on D&D Beyond 1 second.
That's alright. I'm still gonna do a thing. I see one coming over here at Auntie. I don't like that. It's a specter, so I'm not gonna try just normal iron on it. I'm going to use my acid splash on. That's one right there.
Okay.
Just reading my spells.
Oh, it's good.
So an acid splash is a sphere, area of effect 5, so that's just in that area. And I need to roll
That's 13.
a DC. Yep. Saving
13,
throw,
okay.
dexterity 13. There we go.
The whiskey guy.
Doesn't go through. I mean, it goes through, so that's 4 damage you do, right?
Yep.
Okay. Just gonna spectre. So acid
Please
has
trying to read
resistance
all of
on
my
the
stuff.
spectre, so it's only gonna take 2 damage instead of 4. But it does take some damage.
Okay. Just trying to get its attention away from Auntie.
Yeah. Next up, a shadow. And the shadow, it's this one. He moves in. 1, 2, 3, 6, and it focuses
Oh,
on
no.
the poor commoner over here.
Oh no.
And it's gonna make a training swipe. but it seems to completely miss against
Good.
the villager's AC for some reason.
Well, they get an average 10 plus, dexterity, so that's
Yeah.
at least something.
Next up, the Spectre moves in.
I don't think a commoner has a good enough dexterity to get a bonus. I think they just have a 10 AC. Like,
Yeah, they have 10 AC. And this one is going to focus on the other commoner. And it's also
no.
going to try a live drain.
oh
And
dear.
this Spectre
Oh!
succeeds.
He's just a little guy, Dave.
Leave him
What are you doing?
alone.
It succeeds perfectly. And it's a critical hit because it rolled a 20. So
Oh wow.
it does 18 damage on the commoner, which
No.
only has 4 HP.
I was going to say I
And-
don't know too much about 5e or 5.5,
No.
but I don't think a commoner has 18 hit
No.
points in any edition.
Not at all.
No.
Bye bye.
No.
You guys have seen like Harry Potter, right? The Dementors, it's
Yep.
basically
I've not
that.
seen
So
it.
it's just completely sucking the life out of this poor villager, and she falls to the ground a shriveled husk.
Oh
Nothing we can do
no.
about it. Nothing we can do about it.
It's
That's
my fault.
insane.
It's my fault because I went over to speak to them. I feel so bad.
And next up, another
I
shade,
know.
and he just moves
They already
through.
marked the
It's-
This is going to drive me to drugs.
And it's looming over here behind like the metal fence, which they once believed would keep out vampires or something. And next up, it's Auntie Duskcap's turn.
I mean, she's pissed because she just wants to find some herbs to get rid of cat syphilis. So she doesn't understand why this is going on. So she wants to help her weird friends because they need it because they're not very good at magic. So she's gonna spit on the ground 3 times and cast Bane on. So I can do it on 3 creatures. And she'll choose, I guess. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'll choose the 2 nearest me and the 1 attacking my podling friend.
Okay. It's not attacking the podling yet, it just trained this person first.
Yeah, but it's still right in the face because of pulling.
Yeah.
It's about to.
true.
Yeah,
probably.
I think he might. So those 3 need to do a charisma saving throw to see if my spell works.
Okay, and which tree are you this one,
And
and then this one, and this one?
Yeah, the 2 nearest me, and then the one
Okay.
next to RX.
it's
right
the
next to him,
3 that are closest to you.
Charisma
so.
saving throw, and what's my DC?
25.
You. it's
Ooh.
it's not that. It's a 13.
It's 50.
So it's not-
Damn.
Oh wait, I rolled a
13.
wisdom, not a charisma. My
Oh yes,
bad.
charisma.
Aha.
He's still gonna roll 3 though.
Aha, roll again, bitch.
Yeah, charisma saving throw. You need to beat a
Damn,
13.
314.
13.
That works. So at least
that
two,
works.
These
two
2
had Bane. That's
have
not
been-
bad.
Okay,
given
so
Bane.
2 of them are baned. The spell will last a minute. It's concentration, and yeah, the target must subtract 1d4 from attack rolls or saving throws for that minute.
Okay.
And that's it. And then I am going to. I guess, is this creature close enough that it can attack me if I move?
No, you're not in.
Or is it?
You're
It
not
is a
in
5 feet.
Ah,
reach
okay.
5 feet.
yet. Yeah, it's 5 feet, so you're over here
Okay.
at the moment.
Sweet. What the okay. There's someone underneath me. What the fuck's that? There's some yellow woman
That's
who
you.
looks like me. Which one? The yellow one? Oh, okay.
The yellow you
I thought
want
it
is you,
was
yeah.
Oh, okay. I want to move. She's gonna be like, fuck you guys, and run and jump down into this little grave.
Hold on,
she's
this is a big metal fence. You're gonna
Yeah,
have to
it's
climb
huge.
over it if you want. It's like this
Oh, okay.
pointy fence to keep out grave robbers or vampires or anything. So if you want
Okay,
to go over that, we're gonna have to do an athletics check.
Yeah, that's fine. She's
Okay.
athletics. Yeah, she's just okay. Let me see if I've got anything because she's quite spry. I'm seeing if because she's a goblin-y person. If she's
She's a
got
gremlin.
anything. Yeah, so she's not. I don't think she's got anything. Okay, no, so it'll just be a normal roll. So you said athletics.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know if a 7's gonna get up the thing.
Well, you can get over it. You're just gonna have to roll 1d4 to see how much you hurt yourself on the pointy
okay.
defenses of the fence.
Okay. I can't. Oh, okay. 1d4 roll.
Ooh.
Oh, of course, I rolled high for that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
she like just
So
fully
you
just
cut
jumps
yourself
on.
quite deep on one of these pins.
Okay, her health's okay. Let me take that off. I'll take that off in a minute. Okay, well, she's still going to keep running because she gets in the hole, and she's also going to use her bonus action to hide.
Okay.
She's a little gremlin, so that means it's going to be very hard.
I just noticed something,
for
David,
anyone to
on my character sheet.
target her.
Sorry, Martin.
It's okay. That's it. I'm hiding. That's the end of my turn, so I hide in the hole, but it's an official hide with the ability hide in case anyone's trying to target me.
Question from mine, David. At the bottom, I found here.
Yep.
Survivor hypervigilance. Whenever you roll initiative, you can re-roll the d20, and if the number rolled is 9 or lower, you must use the new roll.
Well, in that case, I can remove you from. Well, you can roll initiative again.
18. Ooh.
Nah, that means
Okay.
it's if it's 9 or lower, I must use the new roll.
Oh yeah. Okay. So you don't.
No.
Oh man, that sucks. You would have, if you got a 9, you would have gone ahead of all the rest of us.
Yeah, I wanted a 9. I wanted a 3 to 9, basically. That sucks. That's not as cool as I thought it was.
It can be useful at times. I mean, it's better than a 1.
Mm-hmm.
So that's your
Right.
turn.
I'm
Auntie Dustcap.
I'm still on 1.
Yeah, and have you put the markings on for the 2 so we know they're
Yeah.
baned? Just
They're
so I don't
cursed,
forget.
yeah.
Okay, so everyone knows you should attack them, maybe.
Okay.
Yep, that's me done.
Next up, it's gonna be Witherbark.
Witherbark is just swords in hand, like they're his weather swords, and he comes up there and he just kind of like, well, this is gonna be interesting, and he basically comes and faces this one.
Okay.
And what I'm gonna do is that since this one has taken some damage, as my bonus action, I'm casting. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out either. Let me see which one's better. Okay. Okay. So I am gonna do Hunter's Mark on the one that's over here, and I'm gonna attack this one.
Which one are you? Yeah, the one in front of you.
Yeah, I'm taking the one, but I'm doing Hunter's Mark to the one to the right of me. That's down here.
Okay.
It's gonna do burning. I was like, ah!
Okay, and
Okay. Okay.
So-
Shade.
just fix in Birdie's new item.
No problem. So I am gonna attack with my scimitar first.
Okay.
$14.
As a 14.
Yep. Let me just check. Yeah, that hits.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So it allows me to nick, so I can still hit with my short sword.
So you do
Okay.
8 damage with your scimitar.
Mhm.
However, since this is a ghost, it has resistance, so it's just 4 damage.
It's totally fine. It's understandable, but that's basically it's right there. In
Did you add your
And,
hunter's mark?
no, the hunter's mark's on this one.
He did Hunter's Mark on
Okay,
the other
okay.
guy.
Yeah, I'm going
Because
to.
I rather because if I kill
There we
that
go.
one, it's gone. I rather have it on that one when that fights, and I'm fighting
Yeah.
that one. I can always go blink, hit it somewhere
Mhm.
else.
Okay.
So then I'm gonna.
I added
smack
mark
it-
to the character.
Okay, then I'm gonna attack with my short sword.
And that's
Oh
7
yeah.
round.
And since it's Vex, I have attack advantage on the next hit whenever I go next turn.
Okay. And you do 3 damage, rounded down. Okay, that's your turn.
Yes, that's all I can do right now.
Next up is gonna be Birdie's reanimated wolf, and I forgot its name, so you can go ahead and repeat it
Fluffer.
if you want.
That's like Fluffers or something.
Floofer, yeah, Floofer.
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 Yeah,
It's Floofer.
I'm going to change the name to
Floofer.
Floofer.
Yes.
So-
Nice.
Floofer.
Floofer,
Floofer
the
reanimated
dog.
wolf.
There they are. There they are. There they are. I'm gonna have Floofer come over up top and just get Bobo out of the way.
Okay.
Can Floofer do like a little nudge action just to get Bobo out of the way?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want the specters touching him.
So you want
Yeah.
to switch places with Bobo?
Yeah.
Okay,
Move, Bobo.
do that.
You stay over there.
Okay. If you say so.
I mean, Bobo's still there. Bobo's still there.
You can do that because if you want to use Floofer as an actual combat companion, you're gonna have to use your bonus action to command it.
Yes. I'm okay with that.
Okay, next up are the remaining specters. So this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He moves next to Bobo, and he's also going to do the Dementor attack.
Mentor attack. Nice.
Yeah, the Dementor attack. I'm just calling it that.
Oh, he's going to miss.
But it misses.
Good.
Next up, 1, 2,
What is it? Guess. What is guess?
6, 5. And this one is going to make a draining swipe, lash out its shadowy claw against our good friend Witherbark.
Okay.
Ooh.
And that hits, I suppose. And it's the full 2 damage. It's really just 2 damage, that's amazing. But your strength is decreased by 1d4.
Oh, that's fun.
Well, that's not fun.
And it's gonna be 1d4.
Oh no!
Can I? Oh, is remove curse a spell I've got? What would you do to fix that? What's the spell you use to fix that?
Lesser restoration.
Lesser
Lesser
restoration.
restoration.
Do I have
Yes.
that?
As a cleric, you probably might.
That's a good question.
Thinking
You ha-
I might have access to that.
It isn't in your character sheet, I see.
Yeah, it's not. But is it a spell that I can swap out?
If you
to?
want, because these are pre-made characters, so I can switch it around if you want. If you want to remove something and have it changed, that's fine by me.
What level spell is it? First or second?
I believe it's a 2. I think it's a level 2.
Well,
spell.
I mean, you
I'll open your character sheet.
get rid of the
I'll check.
detect evil and good because I'm not going to need that.
Yeah, because this place is filled with evil.
Evil makes itself
Yeah.
known. Evil makes itself
Yeah.
known. I don't need that.
So-
So swap it out for that if that's a thing you can do. Yeah, give me lesser
I can do that.
restoration.
So I'm gonna... How do I manage spells? There we go. So detect evil and good I can remove.
Is this in beyond your
Oh, it's a
changing
known
it, yeah?
spell, but I can unprepare it. And you want a lesser restoration in return.
Yes, please.
There we go. Now you have it. Should be on our character sheet now.
I may have to refresh. Is that on my beyond character sheet? You mean, yeah?
Yeah, it's on your beyond character sheet.
Yeah, I'm just
Because
refreshing.
yeah, as I said, these characters are pre-generated. So if you want to change something, you didn't have the opportunity. It's fine by me.
Yeah, it's there now. Happy days. Thank you,
Okay,
David.
but all the ghosts have moved, and it's Bobo's turn.
Oh, so Bobo's going to turn undead. Because I'm a cleric, right? So, I believe it's Channel Divinity turn undead, isn't it? Present
It
your
is
holy
when
symbol
you're,
and censure undead creatures. Each undead of your choice within 30 feet of you must make a DC Wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails its save, it has the frightened and incapacitated conditions for 1 minute, and for that duration, it tries to move as far away from me as it can on its turns. This effect ends if the creature takes damage. If I have the incapacity, no, I don't want it. I don't want the effect to end if they take damage. I don't want to turn undead. Okay, Channel Divinity Divine Spark. You can point your holy symbol at another creature you see within 30 of you and focus divine energy at it. Force the creature to make a DC 13 con saving throw. So just do the one that's closest to me. And
Okay. You want to target this one?
on a failed save, the creature takes 1d8 plus 3 necrotic or radiant damage of my choice. So I'll be doing radiant if I hit it.
Okay.
Or half as much on a successful save, so I roll it anyway.
And it's gonna be a Constitution. So it's a 16, so it
Take half
succeeds, but it
damage.
does take half damage. So you did 5, I see, right?
Yeah, but it's radiant damage. Is it? Does that do anything extra because it's
Yeah,
undead?
that should. It's gonna be.
Is it not sensitive to that?
I'm checking the character sheet, and
That's why I chose to do
I
it,
see
because it's
resistance.
radiant damage. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
that's
it
the one
should
for
work
undead,
like
isn't
that,
it?
yeah. But it doesn't seem to have radiant as its. It has resistances and it has immunities, but there is nothing on the character sheet that says it.
No weakness to... No?
No weakness, no.
Oh. Oh well.
Sadly enough.
Oh well. And was that a main
So-
action or a bonus action? I don't even know.
Your.
No, that was a main
divine-
action.
Yeah, main action. Yeah.
So what can I do with bonus actions? I can... As a bonus action... Curse one creature. Okay, I can curse one creature. As a bonus action, you present your holy symbol and expend a use of Channel Divinity to curse one creature you can see within 30 feet of yourself until the start of
That's
your
gonna
next
be
turn.
your second. That's gonna be your
That's
second.
the second use of my Channel Divinity, so that's them both used up.
Okay.
It won't let me edit that on the sheet, but that's fine. I could do that. I could edit that on Foundry, actually.
All right. And
If I
so,
knew- well, I would if I
which
knew
one
what
do
it
you
was.
want to give disadvantage until?
Just the one that's closest to me, I think. The same one that I attacked.
Okay. So this one is cursed at the moment, and he's got disadvantage on everything.
If I move, I'm going to take an attack of opportunity, aren't I?
Twice, I believe, because this one is still next to
Oh,
you, and
yeah.
this one is.
True. I guess I'm just going to stand there. Do I have a shield? Shield in hand.
You have a shield, yeah.
Shield in hand.
You should have a shield. And if there's no shield in your character sheet, you have a shield in your character sheet, yeah.
Sweet. Okay. But I'll
So you
start-
should add that to your armor
I'll-
class. Oh,
I used my Channel Divinity twice, and then I just raised my shield ready.
Okay, great. Next up, it's gonna be first Spectre that attacked, and that's this one near Witherbark. And it's also going to do the Dementor attack.
Well,
So
guys, I might be
Witherbark-
dead.
Go
I might be
away.
dead.
No.
You've been slashed once with a shadowy claw, and then next Spectre starts draining you.
Oof.
Oh, that's not what to do. I'm gonna roll.
You
my
better not roll
damage.
another 4 on the D4.
You only take 4 damage.
This is it's the next one that's the worst one, though.
Only
Yeah.
4 damage.
Another 2.
But you've been drained 2 strength.
Yeah, so, yeah.
I think I might have made this encounter a bit too hard.
You might have
I
done.
was gonna be like, I
mean-
played these a lot, and if they drain the character's strength and stuff, they're
Brother,
fucked.
get back over here.
draining stats is fucking brutal. Like, yeah.
It is. Well, the
Yeah,
thing
this
is,
is a...
I didn't make this adventure.
You don't get level
Wizards.
drain. You don't get level drain in this edition, do you?
No, you don't. You
No.
don't.
No.
Just
That's
strength
the
drain.
worst one.
Okay, next up, it's gonna be Helga.
Shit. We have to save Witherbark. He's getting fucked down there.
No. No.
You're the cleric. You need to be looking through all your spells.
I am.
Well,
I am.
no,
I
I'm
am.
gonna
he had-
change it.
I've
No,
got-
he had the turn undead. Turn undead would have been good, honestly.
No, it just makes them run away from me though. It doesn't get them away from anybody else.
Yeah,
And
no, but if they have to they can't get within 30 feet.
I
of you.
suppose, yeah. I'll do that next turn. Actually, you're right. I should use turn undead just to get them away from you because you're getting fucked.
I think I'm dead by then, dude.
So
You might be.
I'm attacking
Yeah.
with Witch Bolt, the specter that's going after Wither.
Okay. This one. Or the other one that's still about to attack.
Which everyone's draining life.
The one that's
Yeah.
not attacked him yet would be wise. That one.
The one that's not attacking. The one that's not attacking.
The one that's still got to attack him.
That's that one, yeah, exactly. And
I'll
you do
attack that one.
19 damage lightning.
Ooh.
And somehow this thing also has resistance against lightning, so it's only
This thing's
half
got
damage.
resistance against everything, David. Apparently.
Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
apparently,
Yeah.
apart from a weakness against
Everything except from magic.
Cool.
Yeah.
David's got us together for a TPK
That's
tonight. This will be fun.
yeah, basically. It's insane that this is a one shot.
I knew this was too good to. It's like we're not playing the game I want.
You
so I'm
know
gonna
how they do
fuck you
one
guys
shot.
up.
It's definitely
No,
going to be a
they-
one shot if it's a TPK. It'll
Yeah.
definitely be a one and
Yeah.
done.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I mean,
I'd
like
say that-
introduction your adventure to inspect the new classes, you barely get any chances.
No, that's the problem. They don't balance it right whenever they do this officially.
Yeah.
They never do. They never do.
So next up is this shadow, and he once again starts an attempt to drain the villager.
He's going to be
Yeah,
dead, and then the three of them are
gonna
going to go
use
for
my-
me.
And
I'm going to be second,
I am
Max.
going to use my bonus action for Star.
he
And it's flew first turn.
his shadowy claw strikes the villager in the back, and the villager drops down. And the last words he calls out are like, "Eat them in the graves. They're still down there." And then he dies.
Jeez, oh.
Well,
Next
I'm
up,
playing dibs on the bodies.
It was nice knowing you for
This-
10 minutes, guys.
Yeah, I guess
Spectre.
this is the shortest game ever. So
Yeah.
there you go.
It might be.
It might be.
I mean,
So what are we gonna do for the rest of the time?
The record is 97 minutes held by Phil.
We can break this record.
Spectre.
This.
But that was Call of
Starts.
Cthulhu. This is D&D.
Yeah, this is D&D. So the Spectre will focus on Floofer, the dog. And I know whenever I start targeting the pets, that's the moment the game turns around and I'm being beaten.
You're a bastard. As soon as you go for the pets, you're a horrible
AC
man, David.
15. AC 15.
Yeah. Floofer
Everybody on the
somehow
internet hates you now.
doesn't have his life drained.
Martin's
Next
out
up,
here
it's
trying to
gonna-
save cats for syphilis, and you're fucking hurting dogs.
Yeah. Next up, it's
Yeah.
gonna be this one over here, and he's looking for the little.
I'm
creature.
hiding. He's gonna have
Yeah.
to do some rolls if he wants to.
He's
find
gonna
me.
do some rolls, but he's gonna look for the little creature that disappeared in the grave. So
Watch him roll
what
a
do I have
20.
to roll? You roll a stealth,
Oh,
I
no.
suppose.
Yeah, because I'm hiding and hopefully my stealth. I'm pretty sure she must be stealthy. Yeah,
you can
her
give me a
stealth's
stealth
okay.
check. Yeah.
Yeah, the stealth's okay.
Oh, lucky mate.
Maybe not today.
Well, we never know, so I'm gonna roll him a wisdom check.
Don't fudge it, David. If it's a TPK, it's a TPK. We don't
It
mind.
focuses, it notices you, and the shadowy creature goes straight towards you, and he's gonna
Mhm.
try and smack you with his shadowy claw.
Oh dear.
Of course. Yeah, there's no
course.
way I can do anything against a 21.
And you take 4 damage.
Okay. Nearly blooded.
And you
Nearly.
get the strength damage now.
Yep, now we're gonna roll the 1d4 to see how many strength you lose.
Annie doesn't need strength. She's fine.
4.
David.
4.
but if your
she's
strength
down
goes
to
to a-
6.
If your
You don't
strength goes to
care.
a 0, you die, right?
You're dead. Yeah, yeah. There's no
Yeah.
death saving rules on it. You're just dead.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Horrible.
But David, I can't edit my sheet, so I don't know if you need to do that or if it doesn't matter. Cause,
I'll do it on your character sheet. So
yeah, because it'll
6.
affect some of my other rolls, I guess.
And what's your strength in the game, Witherbark?
10. Oh.
Oh, it's currently 6 right now because it took half of my
6?
strength.
I'm also
Oof.
going to change that on your sheet. There we go. And
Remember-
what's your HP?
If we survive,
Situation.
I've got lesser restoration. I can fix this if we survive.
One of us, right?
Well, we could,
I'm not to worry.
we could always rest and then
I
do the
can
other
help
one.
you.
Yeah, resting
help
also
you as
cures
well.
it. Next up, Auntie Duskcap. You've been spotted by the specter. Well, by the ghost, the shadow.
Yeah, she's pissed, so she's going to use some of her powerful magic on this one.
Come on.
Possibly. Though I kind of wanted to do something on a few of them. What's
They
this
go
do?
all out at this point.
I don't
Yeah, I
hold
might
anything
just-
back. Yeah, we need to like just pull out the big guns straight away for this one, boys.
Well, then I'm best. I'll tell you what. You know what? I can disengage as a bonus action because she's a cool goblin.
That's good.
Exactly.
And then I will move. I want to make it because I'm going to cast Burning Hands at the 2nd level, and then I should be able to hit the 2 in front of me, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So they both need to do. Let's see if it'll let me cast it and come through. So they need to do a
Dex 13.
Dex
Dex
save DC.
And this one
Dex
has
13.
been cursed with Bane, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be a reduction as well.
Yeah.
Watch him roll a 20.
So
1.
that's
Yes.
because it's a 1. Let's say the resistance doesn't go through, so you do the full 12 damage on this one,
Nice.
Yes.
and then this one will roll a dex save, and he doesn't have Bane, so he only takes half damage,
He takes 6.
and then half again because they have resistance against
Jeez,
fire.
Oh, of
oh,
course.
jeez, oh, David, what the fuck is this you've got us playing?
I didn't design this.
No, as I said, it's Dungeons and Dragons D&D. They're the ones that like.
Yeah, if it's
Okay, they
TPK,
are
we can blame
true.
Wizards of the
People here.
Coast. It's not your fault, David. If it's a TPK, we can blame Watsy.
Well, I
Exactly.
did my best. So I guess are they still alive? I've not even killed one of them with the fire.
This
I guess.
one is very close to,
Oh, okay.
well, not
that's
death
something.
because it's already dead, but vanishing out of existence.
Witherbark, you might be able to get
Okay.
one of them off your tail in this round because you're next.
And next up, it's Witherbark.
All right, so I'm pissed. So I'm gonna, as a bonus action, I am gonna activate Rest of the Wild, and basically, what that does, it gets you see a ghoulish form, and basically it gives me couple cool things. One, my AC goes up by 1.
Nice.
Okay, that's good.
And any creature that does damage to me or anyone with next to me, I get an opportunity attack. But I get an unnerving aura when I transform, and at starting of each of your subsequent turns, each creature of your choice in 10 feet of in a 10-foot emanation. Is that like an aura?
An
I
aura.
guess.
I think it's
yeah.
an aura, yeah.
Yeah, from you must make a will save against your save DC on a failed or frightened condition until the end of the next turn.
So that'd be both. That'd be both of these ones.
Okay.
Yeah, so they can go away. So it's 10. But it's 10
Yes,
feet.
come on, come on.
It's 10 feet.
Watch them roll
Okay, so
20s on
you
the saves though,
activate that
Max.
aura,
Very
right?
cool, but watch them roll 20s on the saves.
Yeah, so they have to roll a. Let me see what my spell save is for this guy.
Just gonna give you like
12.
some aura.
Yeah, so it's basically a frightened aura.
Okay, let's say this is your aura, because I don't have an icon for that. Or
No, it's fine.
yeah, let's go with that one. Okay, so both need to roll what?
They need to roll a. Hold on, let me double check with it.
Maybe
It's-
was it if it was wisdom if it's a frightened thing, I think.
Yeah,
I
they
believe
need to
so.
make a wisdom save. Wisdom save.
Okay, And did you boost your armor, or do I need to do that to your AC?
Yeah, no, you got to do that. So like mine's
Okay.
right there. So it's like I get more like bark and stuff that this kind of.
Nice, nice. That's
This
cool.
one rolls a 17, but he still has Bane, so
I mean, oh, you
that's
minus 3.
3, so that makes
14.
14. Is that enough? I don't think.
No, mine's
I
a
think...
12.
That's
Okay.
enough. Fuck's sake.
And then this one will roll.
Jesus.
That's a 15. So both aren't frightened of you, but at least you boosted your AC.
Yeah, but this thing is good for an entire minute. So this thing is right there, and it basically at the start of each of my turns, each creature must do it.
Yeah, at the start of each of your turns, if they're in 10 feet of you, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I'm gonna attack this one. No, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna disengage, because as my action, disengage, and I'll move with the rest of the group.
Okay, great. So you're just leaving Auntie out there.
Hey, this is how it is.
Self-preservation, Max.
He
Self-preservation.
decided to move. And what it is like, yeah, I just disengage to go right there, and I'm like,
Okay.
yep.
Next up.
Well, my question is, right?
Hmm?
Since it's still technically my turn, I moved over here. Do these guys have to roll something?
At the
They're
start,
within
at the
10
start,
Would make
at the start
sense.
of your
That
turn.
would make sense. Oh, it's at the start of its turn?
At the start of his next turn. I don't think they need to do that.
Then I'm afraid not.
Okay, just
Gonna quickly open your character sheet to make sure. So Witherbark. You used which ability?
It's
Ghastly form.
Yeah, it's called Rats of the Wild. That's it.
Rats
That's
of the
where it
Wild.
is.
It's with your features, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rat of the Wild.
Yeah. So you just click on that one, and it says right there.
As a bonus action, you can spend to transform it. I think it doesn't mean the next turn, and just whenever there's something in your area. Each creature in your when you transform at the start of each subsequent turn. Yeah, it's gonna be next turn.
Nice.
Okay, in that case, it's gonna be Floofer.
Okay, this isn't gonna do a whole bunch, but Floofer's gonna try and help, and we're gonna do Dreadful Swipe. Just it's necrotic damage, so I doubt it's gonna do much, but he's gonna try.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Okay,
aim
I
for...
just pressed it by accident. Yeah.
Oh, do you press it or do I press it?
Yeah, I pressed it by accident, but you can press it again.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
he's
a
trying,
9.
guys.
He
Why's there
just
-3? Why is there a -3 on it?
He has a -1 to the roll.
Okay.
Floofer's still just an undead being, so he swipes his claw
Yeah.
at the ghost and he just goes straight through. He doesn't really get it at the right spot. And next up, it's gonna be the specters. So, Oliver, what did you do on this one again?
2 seconds. I was just fixing something.
Okay. I'm gonna start with...
I did. Let me just pull up my sheet again. I did Divine Spark. No? I don't even remember what I
I
did.
believe so.
No, it was Path to the Grave. Until the start of my next turn, while cursed, the creature has disadvantage on attacks and saving throws.
Okay, it's gonna attack you.
So it's
With
got
disadvantage.
With a
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Oh, that's my fault. I pressed advantage by accident.
Fine, you're still rolling two dice, aren't you?
Yep, I am. So a 13 and a 17, so a 15.
I've got a feeling that might hit me, David. Where's my AC? 14, that hits me. Take the first roll, you cheater. It was still 2d20s. You rolled 2d20s.
True.
They're getting rid of that. Don't roll. Give me
the
that
other one
first
with
roll.
the 3. The other one with
It
the
was
3,
still
so-
2d20s. I don't know why you
Okay,
deleted
let's
that
say-
roll.
let's say
eh?
we
You're like,
took
oh,
that.
I've rolled with advantage instead of disadvantage. It's the same fucking thing. You're rolling 2d20s.
True, but the system has like
It's the
two,
same thing.
Okay.
The
So I
first
don't
roll.
hit.
Thank you.
I don't
Sorry.
hit. Yeah.
Sorry to fucking to rules
No, no.
lawyer or whatever that is, but I feel like the first roll should count. It was 2d20s.
True.
Listen,
True. It's
viewers,
just
we're
because
stressed out, viewers, right? We're stressed out.
We are. We're having a fight for our lives here.
Next up, the Spectre over here moves towards the other group.
We're not like even like a minute into actual like in game time.
And next up, it's the Shadows. So first, this one. It goes for Auntie. There we go. A 7
Misses.
that misses.
Yeah,
Perfect.
misses.
Good
And then
news.
finally, we have the Shadow over here. 1, 2, and he's also going for Bobo.
Fucking prick.
What am I, a chop liver?
Oh, go away
Oh.
with your 20.
But a dirty 20.
I don't care. It still hits me.
Yeah. I say when it gets your turn,
It's not a crit.
do the ore. Do the ore.
So, do you have resistance against? No, you don't, right?
I don't know. Yes.
No, you
Just
don't.
say yeah. Just
Yeah,
say
yeah. I do. I get it because I'm cool.
It's because you're a paladin, you have the special ability,
Let me
right?
just check if you, as a cleric, have a resistance against necrotic.
I don't think a cleric gets resistance against necrotic damage, unfortunately.
I mean, there's a certain
As a-
grave might.
I am a grave
As a
cleric.
character,
Yeah,
I am a grave cleric.
maybe.
I
No,
don't think it
there's
gives
nothing here
resistance
about
to
it.
necrotic damage, though.
Because I recall when I was playing an ASMR back in the Curse of Strahd, I did get resistance. So anyway, you don't, so you take 2 damage, and now we'll see how much of your strength has been drained.
Jesus.
Remember to update my sheet because I can't.
Yeah, we
Yep.
can't do the thing.
Damn. That's 3 of us being strength drained now.
Yeah, I would say if you get in the ore, we're just gonna go back on the wagon and just go. It's like y'all have.
Aye,
A great day.
we're going back to fucking wherever we came from, mate. Fuck this adventure.
But now it's your turn, Bobo.
I'm gonna
I feel
turn
like why is-
undead. Turn
Turn
undead.
undead. Turn undead.
Wait, no, I can't because I've used my 2 charges of Channel Divinity.
Oh,
I
Oh,
can't-
yeah, you
I
can't
can't
use
turn undead.
it.
I
You
can't do
you-
it,
you can't
Because I've
turn
used
undead.
both my charges of Channel Divinity per long rest.
Well, we're
Bubble,
screwed.
take a nap. Bubble, take a nap.
What can I do,
I
David?
I have a semi plan that might help us, but I'll have to wait till my turn.
Okay. What can I fucking do here? I used both my things of Channel Divinity. Fuck.
What's your strongest attack? And just kill one, or
Well, I've got these attacks called I've got these weird things. Attack called Pool of Death. Once per turn, when you deal damage to a creature that's missing. But I've got to hit them first for these things to happen. These are like effects. I don't understand this character. I'm just gonna go in with an attack. I'm just gonna have
unless
to
you've
for now.
got, have you got area of effect spells?
Right, I'll tell you what I've got. I'll tell you what spells I've got. Level 1 I've got protection from evil and good. I could do protection from evil actually.
Yeah, but that's only one person. That's not the whole area.
Is it? It's only one
Yep.
person.
I didn't know if you had like some, yeah.
Well, if it keeps you safer. Then
I've
I'll
got
just do it.
sanctuary.
Oh yeah,
Well,
class
that's still you and
sanctuary.
you.
Yeah, that might be useful for you though to cast. So
I'm
you
gonna
don't
cast. I'm gonna cast it on myself. Yeah.
Get, yeah.
Keep the
Okay.
healer up. So I
So you're
cast
gonna
sanctuary.
Cast sanctuary on it yourself. Okay.
That's a level 1 spell. Does that mean it make it? I guess that makes it a major, a normal action, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, actually, it's a bonus action.
It's a bonus action, sanctuary, right? Okay. Does that mean I can also do something else, like a lesser restoration as a major action? Can I do that now? No, lesser restoration is a bonus action, so I can't do that. I need to do just a normal action. So, It's going to be... It's going to have to be just an attack with a mace.
Okay, and which one are you attacking with the mace?
The one that's cursed.
That's the one right on top of you, over there.
Oh!
You do... Was that a 20?
No, it's a 19.
No, it's 19. Okay, roll your damage.
8.
8, yeah, I see it now.
Rolled.
So you do 4 damage on the Spectre. And do you want to do something with your bonus action?
My bonus action was Sanctuary.
Okay, Sanctuary, so you're not doing the Lesser Restoration.
I can't. I've used both uses of Channel Divinity. No, it's a spell,
level
sorry.
2 spell slot.
It's a bonus action, but I already did Sanctuary, so I can't do another bonus
alright,
action.
okay.
You can't
I'm
do 2
gonna give
bonus
you-
actions, can you?
No, true. So,
So I did Sanctuary and an
let's
attack.
say that this is your Sanctuary. And that's your turn. Next up, we're gonna roll initiative for someone else who joins the battle.
God. The dragon. Is it a massive dragon?
It's coming. Somebody coming to save us.
Yeah. I hope so.
Gotta hope.
And for some reason, she's registered as a dead cultist, but it's Inza Mardova. So Inza leaves her cart
And saves us all.
to join you guys.
Just stabs all of us straight away.
It's just like, what's taking them so long?
For some reason, she's still registered as a dead cultist. So, oh, and she rolled.
Ugh.
6.
How's she got a
6.
-5 initiative?
That's
Jesus.
very. Something went wrong with her character sheet. I just noticed.
-5's
Okay.
pretty bad, like.
One
Yeah,
second, I'm
-5,
manually
but
going-
she's...
Who has -5 on any stat?
That's not
she
normal.
must-
I'm gonna quickly
She
change
must have
this.
like 4 decks or less.
Let's see.
yeah.
That's 3
8
decks.
Is a -1. It might be a dex 2 or 4.
Yeah, that's the problem when I transfer
with-
characters from Foundry
which
into
I
this
don't think
game.
is
For some
right.
reason, sometimes the stat blocks don't work perfectly.
Ah.
So, I didn't expect to use her. That's why I didn't change it. But, well, here she is now. So,
Coming to
I'm
save
gonna
us.
remove her from combat.
We're gonna have to fucking save her. She's like crawling on the floor.
Yeah, she's got 3 decks.
No,
She's got 2 broken legs and 2 broken arms.
We find out that she doesn't have legs. She has no legs. actually.
There's no bones in her body. She falls off the cart like a puddle.
That's
Threw
better.
herself
So
on the
she
ground
rolled
trying
a
to help
3.
us out.
She still rolled a
But
fucking
she's here
3
now.
though.
So, next up, this shade. It moves after Witherbark.
Oh, leave him alone, man.
And it's gonna do
Wait a
another
second.
life drain. Yeah?
Where are we on the encounter?
This is still the first part of the
We're at
encounter.
the Spectre at the top.
Round-
We're at the
Okay,
top of round
alright.
3.
round,
I kept
round-
seeing the
round
notifications like Helga, you're up. Helga, you're up. So I'm just like, when's my turn? Okay, all right. Continue, Spectre.
You're next.
Okay. Yeah, you're next. So
Ha-ha!
that's 2.
Yay.
He misses.
Yeah,
And
finally.
next up is gonna be
Oh,
Helga
wait. I have attacker opportunity. It attacked me. I get to attack back.
Okay.
Well, do you get an
I'm
attack
sorry, not to be
opportunity on
an ass, but
anybody that
no,
attacks you?
Perfect.
Yes.
Nice.
Do it.
Yeah, so it's like, so this is gonna be the scimitar. I'm like,
Watch him
you
roll a 1.
bastard.
Come on,
Go ahead
Max.
and roll your
Come on,
damage.
Max, I believe
I'm
in
just-
you.
Quickly gonna grab a drink, but I'll be 1 second.
I believe in you, Max. You've
Okay.
got this.
You're good.
Yeah, and I believe I have an advantage on it too because that's my next attack. So
I mean, if you're attacking the one that's got the little thing on, I think it has. It's got an issue with it.
It's cursed or something. Or it's got
Yeah,
no,
something
it's
on it.
because it's one of my abilities allows
the
me
one with
because
Bane
I'm
on
Yeah,
it.
see, he
attacking it.
did.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have
it's
the
the thing he did.
Oh, Max,
yeah,
did
so
you
I
roll
should
your
have
advantage?
advantage.
Did you roll
I'm
your
about
attack?
to.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, but this one's with the advantage, so I'm rolling it twice. So it should be the 18. 'Cause
18
it's like,
hits.
Yep, so doing 9 points of damage. Yeah! Fuck you!
Nice.
Spectre goes over towards you to drain you like a Dementor. You just stab your scimitar forwards, and somehow you manage to hit it, and the shade just vanishes.
Yes,
From
finally.
I give you the
Oh.
bye.
We might just survive the first encounter of the adventure.
And he was the
Wow.
leader, right? So they're all going to run away.
Morale
'cause they're
checks
like,
for
"Oh,
the
no,
rest of
boss
them
is
now. Aye,
dead,"
Martin,
yeah.
you're
You know,
right, mate.
morale checks.
Morale checks. Morale checks. Morale check for me. I'm fucking out of here.
Now this one will be
Hey,
moving.
did you skip Helga?
Oh wait,
You have skipped Helga, mate.
Yeah, Helga,
Yes.
your
How
turn.
dare you?
Helga, is there something cool
There
you
you
can
go.
do?
All right. Well, I have a mechanics question because I'm not familiar with this this particular class. I
Okay.
understand that there's infusion and then there's replicate magic item, and I'm pretty positive they're two separate things. Because
So-
one of the magic items I can make is a battle axe +1.
Yeah, and I added that to your inventory.
Okay. So with that, is that an action or is that just a thing that I can do?
Let's say it's something you prepped while you were in the cart. Because when
Okay.
you
Yeah, 'cause
create a
usually-
weapon, it's for a day.
Yes. All right. So I just wanted to make sure. So, and then just for my knowledge, I can't like touch Witherbark's scimitars and infuse them with magic, right? Because
No.
that would be a feat.
Mhm.
Just making sure. Did you add the axe to D&D Beyond or Foundry?
It's on your D&D Beyond.
No. See it.
And it also works as a spellcasting focus.
That's the great thing about artificers. Is like you
Yeah,
have a
artificers
magical
are great.
weapon, you can cast all kinds of cool spells through it.
I mean, last time I
I
played
don't,
an
I don't
artificer,
see it
was
on D&D
insane.
Beyond.
Refresh.
I refreshed it twice. I don't see it. Hold on. Maybe I need
That's
to open
weird,
it
because
from-
if you go to inventory, it should be the first item there.
Yes, it is.
You want to equip it too.
Oh, that's I can't equip it. That's why it's not.
I
You
just
just
showing.
added
Yeah,
it.
you need to equip it.
Wait. What did I do?
You just rolled damage. You didn't roll to hit.
They use it two-handed.
That's a good
There,
roll,
I
though.
can use it two-handed. I do have that feat.
It's a good roll. You should roll. You should roll to hit and then see if that sticks.
I think the 8 was.
I don't think an 8's gonna hit.
You have a
To
plus
hit.
strength.
Yeah.
You probably don't.
She has a -1 on strength.
Yeah. So yeah. Not gonna...
Don't
So
judge me.
it was +1 -1. Oh, fuck me. Oh, we are screwed.
I'm just shifting.
Is there anything else you want to do with your actions?
We only need to survive another 30 minutes and he doesn't beat Phil's record.
Well, no. So my action was attacking.
Yep.
So I missed with my attack. I've just shifted over, trying to draw the specter away from Bobo. I'm going to hold my
Okay.
bonus for my little friend.
Okay, great. Well, next up are the shadows.
Oh, shit.
And first it's gonna be this one. Who moves 1, 2, 3 towards the dog. And it misses.
Oh,
Next up, the specter is also going for the dog.
jeez.
Well, you know,
oh.
I could still technically attack one of my allies, which is the dog, so I can hit that thing.
Okay, if you can do that without limit, then go ahead.
Yep.
But you already used your reaction, right?
This is a new turn. That was the last turn I used it. This is a new turn.
Didn't
Wait,
you
hold
just
on.
kill this one in this turn order?
Yeah, it was.
This round.
No,
yeah.
because it's that.
The
No,
one you
those
killed
were
was the
not-
top of the order.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
the
at
one
the
you
top
killed
of
was the
the
top
order.
of the
Oh,
order.
was it? Was that one on top? Okay,
It
if
was
it
the one that
was,
went. It
fine.
was number 20. The guy that had 20 initiative went before Helga. Yeah.
Oh,
already used
okay,
it.
okay. Okay, that's why I was wondering. I was like, okay. I just like I
Okay.
said, I didn't know if it was one of the ones on the bottom. I'm like, okay.
So in that case, this one will make an attack for Floofer.
Oh no.
And Floofer's gonna take some damage.
Oh no.
Floofer's fine, don't worry.
Floofer takes 11 damage. And
Floofer
his
too.
strength is drained by 2.
David is going for the TPK record here. He's trying to beat the 97 minutes.
Absolutely.
Floofer's
I'm proud of you
fine
if you
with that.
do.
He just things out. Floofer's fine with that.
I mean, you know, Birdie, that it's a good thing that Floofer dies, right?
Well, I need some people to move first, but yeah.
True, true.
Does it explode like?
Yeah, it just explodes.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
No, that's explode.
Great fun.
So next up is gonna be Auntie, who's still stuck there with a lot of ghosts.
Particularly one.
Right.
Yeah, but there's more in her area, and she still has the fence that she has to worry about.
Well, she's gonna cast her last 2nd level spell
Okay.
of darkness. She's gonna cast it on a ring on her finger. So it will make a 15-foot radius sphere of dark vision. And because of my what am I called? A shadow sorcerer, I think. It means I can see through my own magical darkness, so I can see through it and run around, and no one can see me. Kind of.
You can run to us and give us some,
Yeah, that's
protection.
the plan. The plan is if you come in the darkness, the only thing is you can't see it, but they'll struggle to target us a lot. So it's up to you guys if you want to pile it. I can see through it. So
Well, you can come to us.
Yeah, no, I'm going to try and come to you, but I've got to get over the fence, haven't I? So that'll be fun. So I've cast the darkness, and I'll disengage, and then I guess I've got to get over the fence again. So it's athletics, which I'm probably shit at because I've got the 4, but it's not done it on my sheet yet, David. It still says strength 10, so I guess I'll have to possibly minus something from this.
Yeah. So it's you'd lost 2, right? Earlier.
What have I got?
I believe so. I just changed your character sheet.
Okay, let me refresh it. Oh, it's because I'm looking at my. Sorry, it's because I'm looking at my D&D Beyond one. But you're doing it on the other one, right? Oh no, you've done it on this one, right? Yes.
I've done it on
strength
this
is
one.
minus. Okay. Right. So I will roll my athletics, which is now -1.
Oh.
Roll me 1d4 again to see how much you rip
Okay.
yourself on this fence.
Okay.
Killed by the fence.
Oh,
We'll
so
take a
she
half-time
takes
break soon, just so
2,
that we can say we made it to the half-time break.
Yeah.
and she has to do a con save. Hopefully I don't get really low on that.
Yep.
Okay, so all the magic keeps up, and then she will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Right there.
You're gonna
Yeah,
give her an
yes.
attack of opportunity. Oh no,
but it
nimble
can't-
What,
escape.
in the darkness? In the darkness.
I disengaged
See in
as
the
well.
darkness?
True.
Yeah, and I disengaged as well. So you guys,
Darkness
everyone's
over
in.
here.
Oh no, it's on my ring, so it travels with me.
Oh, it's on you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I can if I cover the ring, I can also turn it off straight away. So everyone will be in it, but they can still attack, but it's going to be disadvantage. But you guys will be at disadvantage to attack them. But I'm fine
Okay.
because I can see through it.
But it's
So-
gonna be my turn.
There you
With
go.
my ability. Thank you very much.
At the start of your next
Yeah.
turn, the ones that are within 10 feet of you have got to do the thing, eh?
Yeah, when my turn, they all have to roll a will save. All 4 of them.
Okay.
All 4 of them. They're
Okay.
all
So
within 10 feet of you.
starting from left
In fact,
to right.
5 of them max, because that one's within 10 feet as well, mate.
Yep. So 5. So they're
Yep.
all frightened. They can run away. So they'll be like,
Okay, so
and we got like, okay, so we got the darkness and we got the frightness.
So
All right.
this one passes.
Fuck off.
what's the DC, Max?
12,
12.
I think.
12? Okay.
This meets it bits. It's a this one passes.
Yeah.
That didn't. Ah!
The excitement
remind
on
me
a
again, what
failed
happens?
save is unbelievable.
What happens if I fail?
You run away?
You have the
You have to
frightened.
run?
You had the frightened condition. So basically, you had to run for me.
Okay, perfect. And then finally this one. Well, not finally. There's 2 more.
Yep.
Aha.
That one's frightened as well.
Nice.
The 1, 2. Then you got this little butt munch down there.
And finally the one over here.
I need to change my music. This is too nice. We need some
Wisdom
evil
saving
music.
throw. Yeah, you need evil and dark, spooky stuff. So
Yeah.
this one isn't
We
frightened.
do
Now,
this one.
Hey,
go ahead and
still-
do
We
your
got
stuff
two.
with your work.
Yeah. So I know. I still remember where this one is. So I'm like, I know where your ass is at. So
It's still
yeah,
going to be a disadvantage, though,
Okay.
because of the darkness.
So my bonus action, I'm moving the.
Max, unless you take one step to the right, then you're not going to be at advantage.
Yeah, and then step back into it.
What can I just step out and step back? That's
You
the question
can.
as
You can
DM.
split
I'm
up your
asking.
move. It's
Sure,
D&D.
yeah,
You
fine
can
by
split up
me.
your move.
So I'm gonna step out for right there. I'm not moving out of his thing. I'm just moving 5 feet out.
Yeah. If you just move to there, he doesn't get the
Bonus
opportunity.
action. I'm doing moving my hunter's prey to him.
Okay, so this one has been marked now.
Yep. So you can take it off from the other one that's been marked. And I am going to smack. There you go. All right. So I'm like, all right, cool. So if I could see in the dark, I can go this. I just need that one. If I could see in the dark, that would be so nasty.
Mm-hmm.
It's a magical darkness, though. No, they get in provisions.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there's if I was a hex, if I was a warlock, I could take the magical sea darkness, and I'm like,
Yeah.
nothing can mess with me now. I'm like, come on, guys, let's go. All right, so scimitar is going. Did it? Oh, did it not roll?
Oh yeah, 19.
But there's an extra D6 because of the
Yep.
Hunter's mark.
one.
Your D6 isn't going through yet.
Hold on, I'm just
Does
doing
that
that real quick.
D6 count as magical damage?
Yes, it's magic. It's force damage. It's force damage.
Force. So you do the
Force
full damage.
Okay.
So your weapon isn't force damage, right? So it's 2 and then
No, it's
plus
just
4.
slashing.
So it's still 6. And this is going to be with my short sword. So it's yes,
Didn't you already do a
that.
bonus action to move your hunter's mark?
Yep.
Yeah, but what it is because of Nick on my scimitar allows me to do the same action I can attack with my other light weapon.
Okay.
That's why I had the 2 weapon master and I had those masteries on.
Ah.
Mhm.
Oh, that came off the 20. Fuck.
That doesn't hit.
That's still fine. I go back in. I'm like, fuck you.
I was gonna say, get back in the darkness. Back in the darkness.
Fucking
Next up is Floofer.
No,
We're just gonna
Floofer's
keep trying to hit stuff.
What
Yeah.
what did you say, Max?
I was like, it's like, good luck, Floofer. I was like, come on, hit something.
Luber's gonna try and bite somebody. He doesn't know who. He's just biting.
Which one are you attacking, Floofer?
I think probably the
Okay.
one that he can feel next to him.
And you need to roll with disadvantage because you're in the
I
darkness.
think they did,
You did.
and it's still.
I think.
Oh
it's
yeah,
both
you did.
sides.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
in
So
11,
they did.
you miss.
He's trying.
He's trying. He's being the bestest boy. Now, this one is going to attack.
You're gonna be a
Oliver.
dead boy in a
Disadvantage.
minute like the rest of us.
In disadvantage though.
With disadvantage.
Why is he attacking Bobo? I'm right here. Come on, man.
That hits.
Yeah, but it's the one up here.
No. I thought you meant the
That
shadow.
hits. And the shadow is going to do some damage on Bobo.
Oh
Oof.
jeez.
A 9.
I'm not even looking at how much hit points I've got. I hope you're tracking that for me, David.
I'm tracking that for you, yeah. So you still have 15.
Okay.
And now we're
Well,
going to
what's
see
this?
how much of your strength has been drained.
1.
1.
That's better. Better than nothing.
Yeah, wait, have I already been strength drained? Is that my second one? It was, wasn't it?
That's your second one, yeah.
So I've lost 3. That's not updated on my Beyond unless I started at 16.
It's on your D&D Beyond. So you're down to 10 strength now at the moment
Yeah,
in
hang on,
D&D
I'm just
Beyond.
refreshing it. Yeah, I see that now. Yeah.
Okay. Next up, it's gonna be Inza. And she moves over here, and she reaches for her dread sight. And she's gonna attack with that.
14.
That hits.
Come on.
And now the damage. She does 12 damage, but
She rolls 1d10 plus 1 plus 2d10 damage with that thing.
but it's halved, so
Wow.
only 6 on this ghost over here. And next up, it's gonna be the specters again. So this one moves into the shadows towards Helga, and it's gonna attack Helga.
Advantage or
Oh yeah, did you remember roll with disadvantage when you rolled against me, David?
I did.
yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did. He said roll a 14.
He did,
It was
yeah,
a
that's
14,
right. I
15.
remember you did, actually. Fuck.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then finally, the shadows down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this one is going to attack our good friend Inza. That doesn't hit.
Good.
And then this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is closing in. Next up, Bobo.
Okay. So, yeah, so whatever the ones that are fighting have to run next turn. They go bye.
I am going to step to there, be outside, and not have disadvantage. Then I'm going to try to smack this one with my mace. I have 2-weapon fighting, but I don't have a second weapon that I can use, I don't think.
I don't know why they give you 2-weapon fighting. You should be the sword and shield.
Yeah.
It should be like the sword and board.
And
If
I
you
mean,
want, I can
as a
change
bonus,
it in your
as a
character
bonus, no,
sheets.
it's just as a bonus action I can do it. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
As a bonus, yeah, as bonus actions, I do have 2-weapon fighting, but I don't have 2 weapons, so there's no point. Oh, did we forget about? Did you remember about Sanctuary when somebody attacked me, David?
Wait, for some reason you lost 24
Oh.
HP. What happened?
David, did you
Yeah,
remember about
Sanctuary.
Sanctuary when you attacked me?
I
He has a
didn't.
sanctuary on.
I
Yeah,
didn't.
sanctuary on.
You have to do a check, right? A wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
or
has to do a
something?
wisdom.
It
I think
was
it's a
this
wisdom
one.
save. Yep.
Sanctuary.
So I'm gonna do a sanctuary.
Any creature who targets me with an attack has to make Wisdom saving throw.
It was a 13.
Was it?
It's 13. He made it. Fuck off.
Okay.
Jeez,
Something
oh.
weird happened with your character. It dropped down to 0 HP
Oh, Jesus.
in D&D Beyond.
Everybody wants us dead. Even Beyond wants us dead.
There we go. That's so weird. I'm gonna check it out. Why that
Not
happened.
dead yet.
So I'm just going to be attacking this one, David.
Okay. Okay, now your HP is restored for some reason.
No, I'm not. I'm going to cast a spell.
No, but I mean your character sheet, your token on a foundry. For some reason, it lost all its HP and then it restored it.
No, I'm not. I'm just going to hit it.
You're a
Just gonna
revenant now.
Go ahead.
Yeah, bear with me 2 seconds. I'm just going to do an attack. Nine. I don't think that'll hit him. And then I'm going
That
to
won't hit it.
step back to there so that they
Get to
still
the
have
shadows.
disadvantage against me.
Yep. Okay. In that case, it's gonna be Helga.
Alright, so I'm going to try this battle axe again. I'm going to attack the one that is by Bobo.
Okay.
Right there.
Can I just say we're not going to take a break before we start another round? Just for
Oh
a
yeah,
few
true,
minutes?
true.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Good point.
Okay.
Good
True.
point, Martin. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's take a 5-minute break so I can kill you in the next part of the.
We're keeping that
video.
attack though,
Anybody know
because
I
that
rolled
looks
a
good.
19?
We're keeping that 19 though.
You can save it. You can
Yeah.
save that, of course. Save
Right.
what's happened, yeah.
Thank you, Martin. I appreciate that. Assistant producer
Okay.
tonight, Martin. See you in 13 minutes, Twitch. We're going to take a break.
Okay, sounds great.
And we're back for part 2. Let's see, can we survive this, or is it going to be a TPK? I've got a feeling it's going to be the latter, but hey, no hard feelings. We have discussed no hard feelings.
we did do one little retcon because well, these characters are pre-generated and auto-generated by D&D Beyond, and for some reason Helga, who doesn't have any strength at all, ended up with a 2-handed battle axe as her item she could craft as an artificer. So we changed that for a rapier, which fits a lot more with her character. And she actually did 7 damage with that now. On which enemy were you doing it again? The one up here, right?
Yeah, that one right there. Yeah.
Yes, when I was surrounded by all 3 of us. Yeah.
It's still just gonna be 3 because, yeah, these are ghosts, and stabbing ghosts usually isn't that effective. But you still did some
Maybe the
damage.
magic
Do you want
weapon?
It's a magical weapon.
It's
Okay,
still
never
half
mind.
damage though.
Yeah, still half
Yeah.
damage, yeah. It's not like it uses force damage, it's still piercing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Still half damage in that case.
Oh man, I wish it'd be a soul blade.
It has
Oh,
resistance.
Force
I thought
damage.
magical weapons were different.
No,
Okay.
magic
Hold on.
resistance means that it doesn't means that it can hit creatures that have resistance to not be hit by magical weapons, but it doesn't change its resistance to damage. This is damage, yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't change its resistance
Gotcha.
to that. Resistance means you half damage on shit, and it doesn't matter if it's magical weapon that did the damage or not. It's the damage type,
Yeah, exactly.
sadly.
But there is a +1, right? So that is added because that's magical, it seems. So you do 1 more damage. I just looked it up.
Yeah, but that should automatically be in the thing. If you've added a +1
Yeah.
rapier to the sheet, then it should automatically be adding that +1.
I don't think it does.
No?
No, it just adds it all together. So she did a 7, but actually she did 6 piercing, and then 1 was the magical stuff. Okay, do you want to do something else, Helga?
Where I am, I'm actually just gonna stay where I am. That was my action, was to attack. I'm gonna
Okay.
hold my ground 'cause I'm kind of pegged in.
You're kind of surrounded, aye.
And you're using
Yeah,
the
I'm
bonus
gonna
action
take
for
my
Fluffer?
bonus. Yep.
Yeah, but
Okay.
2 of them is about to run away, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, because next up, it's gonna be the scared ones. So this
Yep.
one, he tries to move away. Does that trigger an attack of opportunity, or doesn't it?
Well,
because
it's
of-
the
it's a
what it
darkness,
is.
right?
Yeah, it's in darkness. I won't be able to see it, but it's
Yeah.
if it attacks, it's my special ability. If it attacks either me or an ally, it activates that. So yeah,
Okay,
so it
so-
just runs away.
it moves all the way over here, and it tries to avoid you this way.
You are right, though,
Next up.
Max. I should have used Turn Undead right at the start.
No, because that's not a player did that one when they were fighting against the undead. They were like turn undead. They just ran away because they can't be within 30 feet of that person.
Yeah, you're right.
Then it's like, then
that.
when the other ones came, you
No.
could have done the other one.
No.
I
and
know,
take
I
out the other
know,
one.
I know.
Max, we need to bring it up all the time. Like when I didn't pick a dagger at once, and now we have to constantly tell our like, if you just done this one thing,
Yeah.
you would have won the game. It's all your fault, and it's about 6 months, and we have to constantly do it, and then someone else gets the go.
Do I need to roll something for the frightening every turn, or is it just for 1 minute?
Let me see. Let me see.
I'll also check your character sheet. 1 second.
Yeah.
So you used Wrath of the Wilds. There we go.
So yeah, so it's on a fail save. It
Until
has
the
a
start
proc
of your
condition.
next turn.
Yeah, my next turn. But if it still comes out there, it still has to roll again. So is a constant effect. Every time it comes in, it has to
Okay.
roll a will save again. So it's like-
Okay.
Yeah, so frighten is full run. So frighten is
Mm-hmm.
just a full dash. So it's going away. It's like poof. That's what that is.
Okay.
That's like,
Next up is gonna be this one, and that one is going to attack Birdie
No.
with disadvantage because she's in
Hello.
the darkness.
yep.
And that doesn't seem to hit.
AC 14.
Next up is gonna be Auntie.
Come on, save the day. You're the pro.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not used to this card, but I've been looking at the steep, so I'm gonna go. This is kind of cool for the new 2024 stuff. I'm gonna go Super Saiyan and use my innate sorcery, which says an event in your past left an indelible mark on you, infusing with simmering magic. As a bonus action, you can release that magic for 1 minute, during which you gain the following benefits. So the spell save DC of my sorcerer spells increases by 1, and I have advantage on attack rolls of any sorcerer spells that I cast. So I'm going to use that, and that's my bonus action, and then I'm going to cast a spell, and I'm going to do... let me see if I can move a bit and get a few people in. Yeah, I guess the most I can do is get 2 of them. So I'll move a tiny bit here.
Okay.
Just to try and get the 2 in front of me with burning hands.
Remember the darkness
Okay.
circle moves with them, David.
What?
The
Yeah, the darkness
circle.
moves. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
relocate
I'll move
the
a
darkness
tiny.
a little bit.
I mean, I can move back in a minute as well if you want me
Yeah,
to.
just move back and forth.
exactly-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just to get him positioned for the thing. So, David,
You get
you need
advantage.
to do.
I think you get advantage on attacking if it's an attack on it, right?
It's oh no, because it's a spell.
That thing you just
Uh,
did, the thing that Martin just did, gives him advantage on his sorcery spells.
Well,
Yep.
it puts up the thing to instead of being a deck save of 13, it's now 14.
Okay.
So yeah, so no, it's a deck saving throw for those 2. Those 14.
Well, that's an 18.
Okay.
And that's a
Fuck off.
14, so that's a 16. So it's half
Okay,
damage,
so it-
right, for each?
Yeah, so they'll still take damage. Let's see if it's come through.
So it'll be 2.
Yeah, 2
2.
or 3, depending on your roll. Yeah, fire damage.
Luck is not on our side
That's not-
tonight, guys.
No.
And they're just all resistant to everything.
Aye.
And they have no weaknesses.
That's my turn, and then I'll move
Okay.
back to where I was in the middle.
I think temporarily is that the counter I believe was supposed to be 4, not 8. That makes sense. That whoever's listening to this who made this game, make 4, not 8. It makes better sense. All right.
So where are
Guys,
you
let's
moving,
just
Mark?
set everything on fire.
I'll just move back to exactly where I was. So I'll put
Okay,
the
so I'm
darkness
gonna-
in the original spot. Yeah.
Okay. Next up is gonna be Witherbark.
Okay.
Remember, step outside the darkness to not have disadvantage, and then step back in.
Yeah, but this is where I started my turn. I'm just gonna say what's around me. It's like 10 feet. As to like,
Oh yeah. It says at the start of
And-
your turn.
yep. So these
That's-
3, these
I
4,
think the 4 of them.
yeah, these 4 have to roll a will save.
Okay. And these ones aren't anymore. Okay, so a wisdom. There
Mhm.
we go.
Fuck off.
I've never rolled this good in D&D before. This one's frightened.
Ah,
Fucking yes.
Next up.
We got one of them at least, Max. Ah, we got 2 of them, mate. Come on.
no, because what it is, they're
2 of
frightened.
them.
When there's their turn, they frightened. They
have
gotta
to
run.
Yeah.
The full dash. Ugh.
3.
Frightened. Okay, so these 3 are frightened.
All right, so all right, cool. Those 3 are frightened. Then I'm gonna move here, to get like where I can see it. Bonus action, make the hunter's mark on this one because that one's still alive. That has it.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna smack. All right, scimitar.
Come on.
Scimitar hits.
30,
Alright,
20 for 6.
That's D6
Very
on
20.
regular damage, plus
Okay.
another D6 of force damage. So
Okay, so
yeah,
you
so
do
that-
3 physical, and then
Mhm.
4
4
force.
force damage. Okay.
Yep. And
It isn't looking good, by the way.
Yep, it's short sword time.
Good. So you've already done your bonus action, haven't you?
Yeah, but because of
it's-
his mastery, it's
He
included.
gets, yeah, he gets 2. Nice.
2 more damage, and
Yep.
the shadow is
Then
still standing, but you see it's shimmering. It's close to disappearing. This one.
Yeah. Then I have another hardest mark. 4 extra damage.
Okay. For extra damage, that does it, and it completely
Oh,
fades
yes, for the
from
kill one. Come
existence.
on.
Yep. And I come back in. I just step
Come
like, ugh. There you go. That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
And now it's blooper time.
I'm gonna get kicked out of the church for forgetting to do fucking turn undead.
What, dude, no, that's the thing is, it's like, if a friend of mine would have been freaking out, but like, oh my god, no, it's like, but that's like, that's one of those things is like, cleric is like, turn undead, and this one, but undead, they would have gone like, I'm like, alright, cool. Because what it is that if we followed you and they're still running, they're like, either they'll just completely just run away, but I just like my effect is where it's like, they're temporary frightened, but they run far, so they can run off the map and go away. I'm like, alright, bye.
So floofer time.
Let's go for the 4.
Yep. Yeah, he's still close enough. So
Save
he's
the
gonna
day,
aim for the
dog.
one
Save the
that's
day.
closest to him. Alright, let's go, little buddy.
Woof woof. Oh,
Floofer misses. He goes for the shade, and he just bites straight through in the air.
He's trying.
oh.
It's trying.
I
It's
gotta
trying
have
hard.
He's trying. He's getting a little distracted. There's a lot of movement around him right now.
hmm Next up, this guy has to roll a wisdom saving throw first because of Oliver's sanctuary.
Roll
And
the
he
one,
doesn't-
can't hit.
Yeah.
Roll the one,
can't
can't
hit.
hit.
And but it can still attack Floofer, right? Or no, I just failed my attack, I think.
It basically his intention was to do that.
Yeah, true.
And
Mhm.
he can't do anything else.
Okay, perfect. So that's been
No.
His turn.
I think if you fail your saving throw, I think you just have to attack someone else, I think. Let
Yeah.
me read it.
okay. So he's
yeah,
gonna
you still.
attack Floofer instead of Oliver.
But it still had disadvantage though, because it's in darkness.
Yep,
Sanctuary.
that's true.
They have to either choose a new target or
Oh my
lose their
God,
attack or spell.
It's at 20 and a 1. They rolled a 20 and a 1.
Yeah.
It rolled a 20 and a 1 with disadvantage. Nice.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. Next up is gonna be Inza in that case, and she once again uses her sight to try and. Oh, actually, does she?
Does she have any magical abilities?
Oh no, because this will. Each creature. Yeah, no, she's not gonna use this because she'll affect you as well. She's just gonna use her dread sight with disadvantage.
Ugh.
What, attacking
6.
the one on the bottom?
No,
What
the
is it?
one she attacked earlier.
Ah,
Okay. And now it's the specters. This one tries to run away, which means that both Helga and Auntie get an attack of opportunity on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I
yes.
smack-
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, Helga doesn't because she can't see it.
Oh,
I
no,
have-
true,
I have,
Helga
Yeah, the grandma only.
Yeah,
Hey,
Helga
blind
does,
sight.
yeah. She has her
I have
spectacles
blind
on.
sight.
It's not. It's in magical darkness though.
Yeah,
But she has like
has
these
blind sight.
goggles.
Oh,
As
okay.
a-
Blind sight.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
As an artificer,
Yeah,
she has
blind
these
sight can see
goggles.
through.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So both of you may roll an attack of opportunity. So that's
So 16.
2 damage.
Come on.
Oh, hold on. You can't-
Does Auntie even have a melee weapon?
She's got little.
Punch
Yeah, she
him.
does. She's got a little. She's got a
Punch
dark. No,
him.
she's got a dark arm. She's got a dark
Oh,
arm.
there we go. He's packing.
Is this for an opportunity? Is this for an
Yeah,
opportunity?
attack of opportunity, yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Let's see. And it's normal because she can see through the dark.
I'm okay.
So that's
She got
One.
9.
damage.
No, he missed. He rolled
Really,
a
a
9.
9 hits?
Oh no, you missed. I
Yeah.
just looked at the damage.
I was like,
My
I was
apologies.
saying that, yeah. Yeah, I was like 9
But
doesn't
now-
seem great.
The ghost starts running
You can
away
save
from,
it.
Yes.
and he's just
Bye-bye.
gonna hide over here in the corner,
Bye bye.
weeping.
Mm.
How's that weeping go?
I'm not gonna repeat it. I'm not gonna repeat it.
It's okay. We're putting it on the soundboard
Let's
now.
go on the
It will-
soundboard, David. Aye. Make a note what time that was so it was easier to find. 16:44, David, soundboard.
Hey, somebody will make it a sound effect and just loop.
So like it's 3 minutes
Well,
after the edit for the cam drop. I'll be able to fix that easily. That'll be able to find that, make that a soundboard. Like
This one also tries to flee, so Helga gets another attack of opportunity, and so does
Bobo this time.
man.
Auntie.
Oh, but I've already used my reaction.
Which one-
to
which
do
one's
it.
freeing?
Which
one's
I
freeing this
actually-
one?
Yeah.
You used your reaction. My
Oh, that would have been
apologies.
great. Though, look.
No. I
Look,
I
they're
get
in
I get an
funny.
attack of opportunity. I do.
Do
'cause
you
it's
see
this
the
one.
darkness?
Don't look at it.
Oh no, I don't see in the darkness. Sorry,
Oh.
forgot about the darkness. My bad.
So
Yeah, I
But
got
and
leech.
that- That's the only penalty. That's saving our butts,
Mhm.
though. It's
Yeah.
one of those. It's like
Unless you've
It
got
leaves the
blind sight,
darkness.
because I've got blind sight as well. I don't know if your
Yeah, and
public
so
has
does
blind
Birdie.
sight, and then it sends it.
I don't
moving.
know.
So this one
I don't
leaves the
think you-
darkness, which
think I
leaves
do.
it open for
I've
an
got dark
attack
vision, but
by
not blind sight.
Inza,
Oh,
and she's using her sight,
Come on.
and that actually hits.
Hey.
nice.
Oh, one of those is a
Yes!
10. Come on.
that's still
So you
like
got-
even half damage. That's at least about 8-9 points of damage.
It's 9. Come on.
Okay, so 9 damage. And the ghost continues running. There we go. Bobo.
So I'm going to again step outside the darkness and see that there's one here, and I'm going to attack it.
Hey, Oliver, you know you got told to dead, right?
Do I?
Yeah,
What?
it's one of the cantrips. So any creature that's taken damage, instead of a D8, takes a D12 on damage. So
You point at a creature you can see within range. The single chime of a dollar spells audible within 10 feet of the target. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic damage, but if he's missing any hit points, it's 1d12. So make a wisdom saving throw, David.
Yep. For
I
this
think
one,
it's
right?
got and has it got the?
Yeah.
Is it the one that I did the magic on? So it might have to do the
It's that one
it's
there.
Bane.
D4 thing.
Yeah, it's Bane on it.
Yeah,
It
so
has
it's
Bane on
my
it.
D4 and minus that.
Well, actually, we can just skip that because they're immune to necrotic damage.
Of course.
Okay. Wow, that's a bullshit.
They're
I'm like,
immune
okay.
to necrotic damage.
Yeah, but they don't take
Fuck.
no. They don't take no. Damn.
Damn. Right, okay, I'm gonna hit up some.
Sorry, I
it's,
was
gonna
just-
have, it's gonna have to be Sacred Flame next, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sacred Flame's good.
So what was that one that I just did? Toll of the Dead? That was an action. What's
This was,
Sacred
yeah.
Flame? Sacred Flame's also an action. So what can I do with a bonus action? Don't think I can do much with a bonus action. Nah, just 2 weapons fighting.
Have you got any? Yeah, if you used a spell already.
I could do Spare the Dying, which is a cantrip. Sanctuary, again, and Lesser Restoration, which is a spell. Is that worth doing that now?
Nah,
It's a bonus action. You
yeah.
touch a creature and end one condition on it: blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. That doesn't fix your strength thing, does it?
I thought it used to. It used
Yeah,
to. Like,
it just says
supposed to-
you touch a creature and end a condition on them: blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. So lesser restoration is not even going to fix the the strength drain. Yeah.
No.
It might be a.
Nope.
I know Leslie used to do that. I guess they must have changed it.
No, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, it
Yeah, I
can't
think
fix that.
There's
I'm
the
gonna
higher
move-
level. There's the higher level one. Isn't
I'm just
there?
gonna move back into there. Then that's me.
Okay.
This guy's useless.
Yep. Well, you did reveal yourself, and then you move back. No, but you're still in combat with it, so never mind.
It doesn't get a
So,
attack
Oliver,
opportunity. I'm still touching.
Your prediction isn't right. You actually succeeded this round. So next up is Helga.
All right.
Because you said there was just going to survive one round in the
Yeah.
chat, Oliver.
That's right. I did.
So
Hey,
Helga,
I slowly start killing stuff. I've been doing good.
Yeah, my magic's stopping you guys
Yeah.
getting killed. So between us, we're
Hey,
working
so
it
is
out.
like we're both
Between
team
us.
Martin. Yeah, between me and
between
you.
us, yeah.
Yeah.
So I was trying to. So I am not familiar with the 2024 rules. I
Mhm.
didn't care to really learn them very much, and I was just trying to verify that magical weapons don't do full damage to specters in 2024.
Mhm.
Otherwise, it's like, well, then what's the point of having a magical weapon?
extra damage, but that's about it.
It's no. It's the point of magical weapon is it hits creatures who certain creatures can't be hit by normal weapons, and you have to have a magic weapon to hit them. That's the
Yeah.
point of a magic weapon. It's still it's the damage. It's got resistance to. It has damage.
But not the weapon itself.
Yep.
Okay, all right. So then I'm gonna go for this specter over.
Okay.
I'm going to stab it with my
Come
rapier. Oh.
Yes.
Nice. So that's
Boop it in the chest.
7 piercing, and has the extra damage been added? Yeah, it has.
So it's 3.
Yep. Okay. And I suppose as a bonus action, you're going to use your dog, or are you going to use a spell or something?
No, I don't have any bonus action spells. So I'm just gonna use my dog. Yep.
Okay.
That's it. I'm done, please.
Next up, shades and shadows. So this one isn't frightened anymore, and it's gonna move back.
Oh come on.
Next up, that one. And he's gonna attack Inza.
Aha.
And utterly fails at that.
You need to roll more bad rolls, David.
Yeah, I do.
The
And
fact
this
that
one
you've been
is
rolling so
going
well is
for
not
Helga.
helping our situation.
Hello.
Disadvantage though,
Oh.
but that
Oh, it's
doesn't
actually gonna
matter.
hit me.
Normal roll. So you take 2 damage, but now we're gonna check out the strength drain.
Mm.
And you lose 4 strength.
You had one lousy roll, David. One lousy
Okay.
roll, and then you went
Yeah.
straight
I don't need
back to
my
rolling
strength.
like fucking
I don't need my strength.
Exactly.
like that.
So you're on 4 now at the moment.
Yep.
But that's their turn, and now it's Auntie Duskcap.
Yeah, she's just going to. Which one's the most looks the most damaged out of the 3? I guess there's 4 that we can see, right? 4 that
The
are
one
around us.
over here at
That
Bobo
one.
looks the
Okay.
most damaged.
I mean, I'll move a little bit so it's got no cover, and I will use the cantrip Sorcerer's Burst, and everyone pray that I get an 8.
Come on, 8.
Because then something cool happens. You want me to get an 8 after when I roll for if I hit, you want me to
If
get
you
an
roll for
8.
damage, we want 8.
Yeah, you want me to get an 8, and then something special happens. So, let's just see if it hits.
Come
Oh, and I have
on.
advantage on this as well because of the magical simmering magic thing that I did on the last turn. So let me make sure I do that with advantage. Okay, I'll just do it twice. Let stuff go. I want the damage. Okay.
You rolled an 8!
Okay.
Oh no.
So
Oh,
that-
Okay, so I got a 15. Does that hit?
That hits.
Okay,
And the
so
full 8 damage.
For 13
yeah,
damage.
and
'cause
plus
it-
because of the
13.
oh well,
Burst.
Is that what the 8 is? Like an exploding dice? It bursts.
Yeah, it explodes 8. That's what it does. It's 8, 8, 8,
Yeah, but
8, 8 explodes.
so yeah, if I roll an 8 for this roll, you can roll another d8 and add it to the damage.
It automatically did, Martin. It rolled a 5 on the second D8.
Oh, did it do it all for me?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's psychic damage.
Oh, that's
so
really
I'm
cool.
I'm hoping the psychic damage does the full.
It does the full.
damage. So
And
yeah,
you-
is it dead?
You see this ghost shimmering a lot, like it's close to being banished from this plane of existence.
Nearly.
But it's still
Yay,
there.
Thank God.
Next up
Oh,
is
so
gonna
it's
be.
not. Oh, is it not dead? Because there's one more thing I can do. Is it still alive?
It's still alive. But
Okay,
it's
there's
barely clinging to this plane
Oh.
of existence.
Okay, because I've got one more thing that I can do. So because you know how tiny people hate everyone, I'm going to use Fury of the Small, which I don't I just have to tell you that I'm using it, and then when you damage a creature side is larger than you, so it's medium, right? So it's bigger. It's not small. Okay.
No, it's not small.
So and you attack it with an attack or a spell, you can deal an extra +2 damage. But I can only use this twice, so you can add 2 to the damage. Yeah. So I don't know if that'll kill it.
That kills
With
it.
the next- Yeah,
Just-
small people.
Yay!
Small people rage.
Yeah, small people rage works. And that's my turn, and she'll yeah, she's fine.
Okay. Withercap. Witherbark.
Okay.
My apologies.
Okay, so let me see. I believe this one. Yeah, let's see. So yeah. Oh no. Yeah, you're thinking that there. So I think it's this one, and I think that one.
That's 20 feet if I look over at
Okay. Yeah. So if
yeah.
anything, this one does. 'Cause
Yes,
it's
that's one.
5. Yeah. So it's still
so
one.
just this one.
Yep.
I'm gonna roll. And it's a 10, so that means he's frightened, probably.
Nice.
Yep. So, alright, so I'm gonna move 5 foot here.
Okay.
I'm using my bonus action to cast to get the hunter's mark on him.
Hunter's mark, there we go.
Then let the slicing begin. Okay.
Kill.
What's this? What's that? I already used it. Damn. Okay, that's cool. What still works? Let's see. Long sword. Or scimitar. That should roll.
Well, that's nice.
Plus a d6 from the force. Hey, that's still 6 points of damage. Or at least, I think, right?
5.
5. That's still 5. Then swing on with my short sword.
5 damage.
Mm-hmm.
16.
And another 3, it
For
seems.
another 3 plus 3, 6.
Plus 3, 6. Okay, great.
Nice.
And I move right back where I'm going right back there. I'm like, ah, there you go. I'm just.
Doesn't that trigger attack of opportunity because you're out of the darkness and now you're not in?
Yeah, that will
I'm
be an
not sure.
attack of opportunity if you go
No,
back.
Yeah, it will be.
that's totally fine. That's
It will
understandable.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna do that.
But that one has the bane on it.
It adds Bane on it, and it doesn't succeed anyway. So
Oh, cool.
I'm
Nice.
good.
you
I'm good.
Nice.
go back into the darkness,
So I was like,
and it's gonna be floofy.
Come on for the
All right,
force.
Floofy's gonna go ahead and she's gonna move, try and help out a little bit. So I'm just gonna move over there just to try and get this thing's attention split. This is not fully focused on my lady down here. And Floofer's gonna bite.
Okay. Poor Floofer keeps missing.
It's okay, I just want this thing's freaking attention so it attacks Floofer.
Sacrificing the dog away.
Okay.
That's how bad it is.
Because it
I just
explodes.
needed
and
him
does
10
damage.
feet away from you guys.
It does
I just needed
explode
him
when
10
it
feet away
dies.
from
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So that's Floofer's turn. Then it's gonna be Enza, who is going to attack the one that's just been attacked by Witherbark as well.
Yeah, kill it. Because that thing probably ain't got much left.
It's a normal attack. She misses with her sight.
Damn.
And it's the Spectre's turn. So the Spectre, who's hiding all the way down here, is moving back up. Okay, and then the one up here is moving back down. And he's gonna attack Floofer with his shadowy claw.
This motherfucker.
Go for it.
Misses.
And it misses. Obviously it misses.
When we want him to hit, he misses.
Bobo.
Oh, right, Bobo's gonna actually hopefully hit something this week. Step out into the light and aim at this one. No, he's gonna
Can you
aim at
Sacred
this
Flame?
one. This one.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to do Sacred Flame.
Okay.
When I find it on my sheet.
It's in the
Spells,
zero.
it's a
or the
cantrip.
Yeah, and
cantrip.
that's gonna be a dex save for me, probably.
Dexterity or take 1d8. Hang on, cantrip upgrade. Oh no, that's when I reach higher levels it gets better.
5.
Right, okay,
Yeah,
never mind. So
yeah,
yeah, make a
don't
dex
forget.
save or take one. Oh no, well, it's half damage if you fail. So I'll roll it anyway. Yeah.
It's got Bane on it, though, right?
Yep.
So that's 1d4 reduced?
Yeah, you have to roll the d4 and take it off, yeah.
Okay. So 1, so that's 16.
So it takes 1 damage. I
Uh,
did 1 damage, guys.
let me-
Come on.
You got to step back in the dark.
Yay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
Yeah,
step
get
back in the darkness.
Here we
Pop
go.
out and
Back
do
in the
1
dark.
damage and run back in again, mate. Fuck.
Oh no,
I
dude!
mean,
There's some
we've-
better light spells.
I mean, you've got a
Apparently,
good
it doesn't
thing-
take
you've got a-
damage because your Sacred Flame, targets must succeed the dexterity saving throw, take 1d8 damage. It doesn't say anything about
It
half damage
It
when
does.
failed.
Hang on. Sure it did. Target
Or you might have run.
dexterity or take. The target gains no benefit from half cover. Oh no, never mind. Yep, it does. It takes no damage.
Poor Bobo.
Never mind. I did 0 damage, guys. Again.
We're going into the next turn, and before we do anything, Helga, you may roll a perception check.
Bobo's got to jump up a cliff after
It's
this
all a dream if you get a crit.
It's a
Wake
crit.
up.
Isn't that 20?
It's
Hey! It's all a dream. Well
all a
done,
dream.
guys.
We can go
Well
home.
done.
you, Helga. You obviously hear screaming coming from inside the catacombs over here, and it only takes a few seconds for the screams to be reduced more and more. So, at first it feels like there's at least 5 people inside of those catacombs, and they just keep getting drowned out and disappear one by one until nobody remains, or no sound remains coming from the catacombs. And now you can start your turn.
Oh dear.
Okay.
I mean, what can we do?
Oh,
We
yeah.
got like 8 ghosts to fight.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'll yell out to the group. It sounds like there might be a lot more ghosts over in that building.
Well, I said we need to get to the wagon and get the hell out of here. That's what I thought.
Yeah, we do.
I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna attack. Thought about trying to attack Floofer, but he has too many hit points.
Yeah, you can just kill your own dog.
You
That's
could
a
just kill your own
possibility.
dog, guy.
Mm,
I have to kill him though. Like I can't dismiss him. I'd have to kill him for his feature to work.
oh.
So
Oh yeah, but it's necrotic damage, and I think we know a
that-
lot of them. That doesn't
it is
matter, right?
necrotic.
So
Yeah.
It just lets him do something more active.
But if Fluford dies, she can use her Spare the Dying cantrip to revive him with electricity, and then she creates an area of effect of electricity, which does hit.
I've also got Spare the Dying.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah, but she has to
Yep,
do it because
keep
she
it in
uses
mind.
electricity for Spare the Dying.
No, okay.
Okay,
She's
so-
basically
Yeah, he's
she's
good.
Victor
Yeah,
von
she's
Frankenstein.
Dr. Frankenstein.
Yep.
That's why she's called a coin stone, because a franc used to be a coin in Belgium, and Stein is stone, so coin stone.
Ah, very cool, David. Like that.
Yep.
Okay,
Well, I was gonna
so
use it on one of you guys, but nobody went down.
2 damage on the shadow.
You
Oh,
know,
there's time yet.
I'm
You'll
just
step
gonna,
back.
I'm just gonna shift over a little bit.
yeah, there you
little
go.
space there.
Well,
There
if
we
you
go.
move into the
Okay.
shadow, then it's a new turn, so it's gonna do a free attack on you.
Also,
Yep.
you missed its attack of opportunity. Oh no, because
What's your AC?
it already tried to against Max. It used its reaction.
That's the previous turn. We're a new turn. Helga starts the new round.
Yeah, I'm at the top of the order.
Yeah. Shit.
So Helga, you take
Only one.
the full 1 damage, but there's still the strength drain. 4. Which means Helga's strength has been reduced to 0.
Oh,
Oh, 0? Is she dead, or is
she
she
is
just
dead,
not
mate.
doing anything? Dead?
She's dead.
So that's the first kill. Helga drops down on the ground as her strength
Damn.
has been drained.
Rip
My little heart
Helga.
gives out. My little heart gives out.
And next up are the
Yeah.
shadows. This one moves into the darkness, and he's
Oh,
going
thank you.
to
Come closer to me. Come closer to me, people. Thank you.
attack Oliver with disadvantage, obviously.
I
Yes.
smell a TPK coming, boys.
Yeah. I mean, my
That's
darkness
13.
is still
13
holding
doesn't
up.
hit me.
It's just gonna take a long time.
13
Okay,
is a
We
miss.
just need Auntie to make it out of here. That's all.
next is Spectre, and your dog also collapses because you are dead, I believe.
He does, and my rapier is just metal now.
Which means he also explodes, but the necrotic damage does nothing against the ghosts.
Still fun
I mean,
said that.
come on, if you're gonna make a dog
Eddie.
explode, it should at least take people out. I mean, that's the rule, right?
The viscera, confetti rains down now.
This one attacks Inza, and he misses. And there's one more shadow, and that's this one, which is also focusing on Inza.
You brought the NPC out to help us, and it's still going to be a TPK.
Wait, it's a
Fuck.
20, so
Woo!
crit. 9 damage. But she's got a lot, so
Why didn't we
that's
come
fine.
in here before? Why didn't we come this way?
Ah, she's about to lose some strength as well, though.
Yeah, she's about to lose some strength as well.
Fuck.
And that might kill her. Oh no, she's got a strength of 19.
Only one, nice.
I mean, maybe she's got some magic that can bring Birdie back up. We don't know. Maybe
She's only got
cleric.
necrotic magic, that's the problem.
Oh, okay.
And I'm only level
I
3.
can
I
speak
can't
with the
bring you
dead on
back to
Birdie.
life. I don't have no revivify or anything.
I mean, she can use speak with the dead will on Birdie.
So we can still speak to her, that's nice.
Okay, so that's all the ghosts done. It's Auntie's turn.
Okay.
Run for
I
your
mean,
life,
I
Martin.
can't.
Run
I
for your
mean,
life.
yeah, but the bad thing is, I think so. If I try and because if I do like a medicine check on Birdie, because of the whole, it's not because of the HP situation, it's the whole strength
Zero
situation.
strength. She
so I
doesn't
don't
even
think-
get a death. She doesn't
I
even
don't-
get death saves, mate.
So yeah, so I can't. There's
So
nothing.
yeah, it's
that I can-
automatic.
There's nothing.
the only
that I-
thing
You
to
see
do
she touches her chest and just falls over.
You can't exist
She's
with
just a
zero
trained
strength.
husk at this point.
Yeah, you can't
Okay,
exist with
yeah, I was
zero
just
strength,
thinking-
mate. She's
I was
just...
gonna say I would try and do a medicine check, but it wouldn't make any difference. You'd die straight.
The thing is, you would have
Just-
to be
Yeah,
able
she
to,
just
you have to be
became
able to recover
spaghetti.
that strength as well. Even if you had like a revivify or something, or like a spell that brings back people from the dead, you would still have to also cure the strength drain, or she would just stay dead.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
She's
so
got
there's
zero
no
strength.
point.
You
Yeah,
can't exist with
okay.
zero strength.
Auntie, which reminds me, you need to roll a perception check first.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, you also notice and hear the sounds of people slowly being silenced inside of the catacombs.
Yeah, I don't care. At least I know about it. I think Auntie's just gonna do the same thing as she did last time, but she might, just in case we need it, I'll convert some of my sorcery points. So I'll use all my sorcery points, and I think it means I get one spell slot back, and that's a bonus action, I think. I'll have to check, but I'm pretty sure it is. Where does it say? Convert. Oh yeah, it's a bonus action, so I'll use my sorcery points. Give me a level 2 slot back, and then
Okay.
I will just do a cantrip, and I'll do the same thing and do the sorcerer's burst
Okay.
on whichever one looks the weakest.
Mm.
Or the most damage.
This one right over here.
Come on.
So that's 7 psychic damage.
Nice.
It
So
doesn't
I
have
didn't get an
resistance
8
to
this
that,
time,
does
but
it?
I noticed it.
It doesn't kill
Hopefully.
it, but it doesn't look good. It's shimmering.
Yeah,
It's close
I
to
think
being.
I'm pretty sure from like DM logic, they're hoping that the psychic
Yeah.
actually works on them.
It works, so it's
Um,
full damage, but
okay.
it's still not enough to kill it. It's close,
Um,
though.
Okay, well I'm gonna use my final angry small person trait because I've got one left. So that's it. So
So that's
'cause
2
they're-
more damage.
and then I've used it up, yeah. So they'll take another
Yeah.
2.
There's still a sliver
Mm.
of darkness still remaining
Okay.
over there.
Okay, but that's pretty good. Yeah, that's anti-done.
Okay. Witherbark, same for you. Roll a perception check.
Okay, I can't see through the darkness, but yeah.
This is for hearing.
I- I'm not-
It's hearing.
I'm honestly right now. He's not worried about the other people.
Okay,
like,
you can skip
there's-
that
he's-
if you want then.
Yeah, he's not worried about them. He's worried about surviving.
So these two, I believe all of them need to roll a wisdom
Yep.
saving
1,
throw, right?
2, 3, 4. Yep.
Let's start with this one.
No, 2. The other 2 are too far away.
Oh,
Yeah, but- Yeah, 10 feet, so it's this one and this one. Yeah. Okay. So that's
Fucking
That's
hell,
an 18.
David. It's not getting any rolls like
I've-
that, Max. Hey, oh,
Okay.
there we go.
this one's scared though.
Okay.
And what does Witherbark do?
I move over the body right there, and I go
You
right
just step
here
over
to-
their body.
Yeah, so I'm like kind of still in the darkness right there. I come out and attack the shadow right here, that's in front of me.
Okay.
Da, 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 da. Which is I have advantage because of my short sword.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, that's the wrong roll. Sorry, that's my bad. I mean, it's supposed to be the freaking short scimitar. All right, so this scimitar is supposed to get advantage. What? It's a 20 anyways, plus an additional 6.
Okay.
I mean,
And it's this one, right?
yep.
You did a crit on an enemy with just that 1 HP left.
Yay.
And
All
it's
right. So my bonus.
it
Yeah. So
vanishes.
bonus action. I'm casting. I'm moving the thing over to the right side. The ghost right
Okay.
here. And I'm attacking with the short sword.
Okay. You can do it with two enemies, the Nick attack.
So the nick, what the nick does is, what it is when I hit something, it allows me to still attack with the short sword. That
Okay.
the ghost is like adjacent to me, so I can still hit.
Oh,
I can
so,
still,
great.
so you only get that second attack if the first one's a hit.
yes,
Ah.
if the first
Yeah.
one's a hit, yeah. So, yep,
Go right ahead.
yep. I'm doing that right now.
That's 4 piercing.
17, and that.
That's another 3. Okay.
Yep. Then I'm gonna move 5 steps right in front of it while I'm still in the darkness.
Okay, great. Well, next up should have been Floofer, but Floofer's gone.
Mhm.
And now
Yep.
it's Inza.
Right.
And
Inza,
she-
Inza, yeah, so you saw me attack this one. She can take the one right in front of us.
Yeah, she's going to take that one with her sight once more, because other than her sight, she doesn't have anything,
Come on, Inza.
since it's all necrotic.
Yes.
An 18.
Oh,
Damage.
that's 7.
7 damage on that Spectre.
I will say, David, this isn't your fault, but I've been checking like all my spells, most of them are necrotic damage. So it's like whoever
Yeah.
So are mine.
this night up is
So are mine,
really
mate. Yeah, so are mine.
like,
Yeah.
because it seems that
Well,
nearly
no,
all my
well,
spells are
and-
concentration, so I can only do one.
I mean,
Well,
this
I-
new book
just,
released a lot of horror classes, so it's logical
Mhm.
that they all get necrotic stuff, but
We're
yeah.
fighting undead.
Yeah,
Good luck fighting undead with that.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
no, the grave stuff. I played the grave one in the 2014. It's really cool, but you just got to figure out what you're gonna do. Because
Yeah.
there's still some spells like you could have done like some of the spells that he could have got was Searing Orb, where he just throws a radiant orb of power at somebody.
Yeah, I know. I should have had Bless memorized as well. Any cleric should
Yeah,
have
Blast would have been good. Blast would have been good.
Oh, I just meant I'd actually like it, but I'm just saying we're all having the same issue.
We're all having the same issue. We can all do necrotic damage.
Uh,
Yeah, it's strange that you couldn't edit the characters because they were unclaimed on my D&D campaign, but well, that's something we take into account if we ever do another one-shot. Or next time if we do a one-shot, I'm just gonna give you guys access to all my rulebooks and you can create your own character that way.
I like the characters. I'm just like someone just went, yeah, I'm gonna.
I like the
fuck around with
character. I
these
just don't
two
like his
and
choice of
play
spells for the
this.
scenario.
I know it's one of those. It's like we sit down. It's like this is what would be good if we're fighting undead. Because if you're in Ravenloft, we're fighting undead.
Yeah.
You want to use.
So next up, it's gonna be the Spectres, and first it's the one that's over here. He goes for Inza, because that's the only one it sees.
Ah. And the other one's frightened, so he's gonna run away from Bobo.
So that's a 19, that hits.
Come on.
3 damage.
Oh no, that's
she
just
doesn't
better
take
hitting
that
her.
much.
Shit. Oh no.
Yep.
Oh no.
But-
No.
There's also the Strength Drain.
Only one.
1. Once again a 1. So that's her, and then finally we have the Shadow, who's over here, who's
Run away.
frightened. And I
No,
believe
that-
Auntie gets a free reaction on it.
Auntie will. I don't, but Auntie does.
Yeah, it's just with my dagger though, but you never know.
Might roll a 20 and max damage, mate. You never know.
Yeah, let's see.
Nope. So he just runs off.
Yeah, go away. Bad, bad ghost.
Okay, Bobo.
So the last spell didn't work. So I'm going to just try and run out and whack it.
I say that Sacred Flame will save you. This cat keep casting that, dude.
You think so?
Yeah, dude, because that's a range attack. If you're in the darkness, you can still just go out and still hitting it. Just,
Yeah, because it.
My spell lasts for at least a minute or 10 minutes, so
Yeah,
as long as
okay,
we stay in that, I
Okay,
think
make
we'll
make
be
it, make a
okay.
dex saving throw then. I'll do Sacred Flame again.
Okay, this one?
Yep.
So
Yeah,
go
'cause that's
to
like
Dex.
second damage.
A 13, does that
Yeah,
succeed?
that meets it.
Okay. Sadly enough, there's no
Back in.
sacred plane.
No. Their saves are crazy. It's just insane. Is that you're having 30 level characters.
Hold on,
fighting
Oliver.
each
Do
other.
you want to move back into darkness because it gets a free attack of opportunity in that case?
It does.
Wait, no.
That
Auntie can move.
I'm just going to take the attack of opportunity. Yeah, I'm going to try and get back into the darkness.
Okay.
Yes.
It misses.
Yeah, so you're good, dude. You're good.
So that's been your turn, right, Bobo?
That's my turn. I've got nothing, mate.
So, Helga's dead, but there's something else. You hear a loud bang inside of the catacombs,
Oh shit.
and something comes shambling out
Oh,
of
fuck
there.
off. Nah, we're going. I know what they are. I ain't dealing with that. No.
I think we're
Run.
just running
Run.
away, are we?
No. Yeah, we're definitely running away. My
Yeah.
darkness ain't that great.
Better part of valor, better part of valor. I think we need
Next
to run
up.
away, troops. I don't know what a zombie clot is, but it doesn't sound good.
It's really bad for level 3 characters.
Is it?
You can only do necrotic damage. Yeah, it's really bad.
This one's attacking Inza, and he fails. And then we have the Spectre, who's over here,
We need to run,
Who's
guys. We need to go back
also
home.
going to attack Inza.
I'm going back home to my tribe to pray for forgiveness, to beg for forgiveness.
I'm sorry, but I gotta say this it was horribly
It
written.
was-
It was horribly
Yeah.
written.
I don't know. David's been pretty
I mean-
lucky with his rolls, and we've been very unlucky with ours.
No,
also.
dude. With that many ghosts,
Yeah.
with this like that's a little bit much.
And-
That's a little
Yeah.
bit-
There actually were 2 more ghosts on each side, but
Jesus.
I already reduced it.
Oh shit.
And as for the zombie
I-
clots, basically it's the end boss, so it shouldn't appear. But I'm just gonna
Uh,
push you guys out of this.
Yeah, it looks cool, but
So we can run away or die. Yeah,
No,
I like
Yeah.
it.
I think the number's fine. I think it's just the spells that the pre-gens had
yeah.
Yeah.
were not.
The choice of the
helpful.
spells on the
I-
pre-gens was bad. Yes,
Yeah.
We should do it
'Cause, like,
again
I have-
if you guys ever make your own
and
characters.
not doing bless at the start by me was also bad.
Same characters.
No, it's
No. If you make your own characters, we should do it again and see if it works out
See if
better.
it's better. Aye, maybe.
I mean, I just changed all my spells and to have radiant.
I would
and
just
that'd be
change my
fine.
spells,
Just
yeah.
radiant damage it. I
So
like the
now I'll-
character.
It's Auntie Dustcap.
I like the character. Yeah,
I mean, I'm
we'll
gonna
just
tell
change the spells.
everyone. I'm like, I think we should run.
Yeah.
no. I mean, the
I'm
character
gonna-
looks cool. Bobo looks cool. I mean, it's like we could just take the characters, fix them out, and maybe do a different scenario.
Let's
Yeah, true.
let's see if we can
I'd be up
survive
to
this
that.
one. Let's just run away. See if
Yeah.
we can survive.
Yeah. Well, my spell lasts for 10 minutes. So I think we should just all run. So I guess I will. Can't run without everyone else. So I guess can I ready in action? And if we all start to ready in action, we can all run at the same time, and the darkness will be with us. Because otherwise, I'll run and you guys will be left out.
Yeah.
So is that
Yeah.
all right with everyone?
Yeah,
Okay,
Aye.
that's
I'm
fine.
right at the end of the
Okay.
round anyway, mate.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So
That,
when we're
that
all
means
ready,
if you're
we'll
waiting for
run
me,
and I'll
if you,
keep
no,
them-
that means if you're waiting for me, they're all getting their attacks before we run. If you wait for me,
It is true.
don't wait for me.
Yeah,
Just
but what
leave
it is-
me. Just leave me.
I
I'll die.
I still got the frighten thing. They still could get frightened. Don't forget that.
Yeah. So it's so
They
we've
still
only
can
got
get
to
a
wait.
chance to frighten for you, dude. So if they're
Yeah,
frightened, we
so
can
that-
all run.
The rest of you just
Yeah,
make it
so
out
I'm
here
gonna
alive.
ready-
I'll stay. It's fine.
Nah, we're happy. I'm
You're
gonna
all
wait, I'm
you're
gonna
all
wait.
got initiative before them, and I don't. Just go.
Nah, are you sure?
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
equal.
die for the cause. To let the rest of you. If the,
No, you can make it out of there.
nah, I don't
Double
think I'm
dash.
gonna. I don't think I'm gonna. Not on a one initiative. You two just run.
I mean, I'll tell you what. Oh, I will grab if I'm able to, because I'm fucking weak as fuck now because of my strength drain. I'll drag Helga's body, and then that'll make me move slower
Okay.
anyway, right?
Yeah,
So I can
yeah,
only probably.
absolutely.
So I'm gonna dash. So I'll dash, which I guess
And the
gets
door
me.
to the cart is over here.
Okay, well, I'll drag the body, which will remove the darkness to the cart, but I would imagine I can probably just drag the body. I can't grab a token.
Sure.
Hey, you can drop
Yeah.
your ring. You can drop your ring if you wanted to. Just kind
you
of.
can always take the ring off.
Nah, I'm keeping the ring on. I still am worried
Yeah,
to
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
about myself, so I'll keep the ring on, but you guys
Auntie
might
needs
wanna-
some jewelry, right?
Yeah. I mean, I just have to cover it. I think I can just put my hand over
Yeah,
it.
you can
and
just
it
do
stops
that, stop
emanating.
it,
Yeah, or, yeah, so that's what I'm doing. You guys are on your own now.
All right, well,
So
it's
you're
my
in the
turn.
cart.
Run, Max, run.
Oh, no, they have to roll a fear save anyways before they do anything.
Oh, yeah. Start
So
your
you-
turn.
Yeah.
And it's all three of them. They're all within.
Wisdom.
It's these three are all within 10 feet of that one. Fucking made it. Jesus Christ, David.
It's never happened before. This one fails though.
Oh, and that's the one
And
that's
then
directly next
finally-
to us as well. Good.
This one.
Fail your dick. Yes.
All right, so
I'm not
they're
dying
frightened.
today!
They can't attack. They can't
Okay.
attack me anyways. So what it is no. So what it is, my action is, so as a bonus action, I'm grabbing pole, Bobo with me, and I'm disengaging into the cart.
Okay.
I jump into your arms.
No, it's like, come on, let's go.
I jump into your arms.
You just put him
Yeah.
in your pocket.
Yeah, I was like, come on, Bobo, you're with us.
Oh,
move your character
fuck
over
this one shot. We're away. We're leaving.
Dad,
Fuck this one
we're not
shot.
dead.
Yeah, you tell Isna, come on, just jump in with us, and we're just jumping in the wagon, going
that
in the
your
wagon.
turn?
Yep, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, finally Inza is going to try and
Inza, come,
and
yeah, jump into us.
She's going to take attack of opportunities, obviously.
Well, she can disengage, can't she, and just run in?
She's
Oh
got,
yeah, she's gonna disengage
she can
and run
disengage.
into the
Yeah,
cart.
just run it. Yeah, just
And
run in the cart.
the
Just
moment-
go.
Yeah, the moment she enters the cart, the doors magically close and seal, and the cart, as you know, doesn't have any horses or anything, but it starts rolling away further and deeper into the mist, escaping these horrors. And she looks
I'm
over
sure-
at the corpse of Helga. Oh,
Make sure you
It's
take my
good
bag
you-
of holding. Make sure you take my bag of holding. Take my
good you brought her. As you know,
No,
Say, take my stuff.
it is good you brought her. As you know, souls never truly leave the Dread Realm. So, if we find her soul, we can probably bring her back. But I'm afraid we did not really manage to be the heroes that the place needed. Oh
I give
well.
her the look, and I'm like, really? You saw what we had to deal with? I'm like, next time you see a bunch of spooks, let's keep going.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
There's always another adventure in the Dread Realms, is there not? As the cart moves off into the mist, and there we end this chaotic, deadly
We survived.
one-shot.
And
all
to the
survived.
dead.
That's right. Well, David, thank you for that. That was a fucking shit show. I loved it though.
You bring Helga back, and you didn't grab her stuff. She's gonna be so vexed.
Wow. That was wild. That's the first time I've ran away from a one shot. I'm going to quickly do a very quick outro because I want to read Brotherhood of the Dice while they're still alive. So, David, thank you very much for that absolute
No problem at all.
horrific
It was
attempt at a
horrific.
one shot by us. I take full blame for not casting Turn Undead right at the start. Take full blame
Well,
for that one,
the
guys.
thing
Full
is,
blame.
we
It's
didn't get
okay,
a chance
Max.
to look
It's
at the
okay.
characters.
It's okay. It's
We didn't
okay.
get a chance. Yeah, we didn't get a
Yeah.
chance to look
We
at the
didn't get to
characters
change our
and,
character sheets, yeah. So anyway,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Three of us survived.
Next time
and
we'll prep you guys.
we'll bring Helga back. So thank you very much, David. It was loads of fun. It was loads of fun.
We can make that an adventure, looking for Helga's
Looking
soul.
for Helga's soul. Thank you very much, David.
Yeah.
Thank you, Birdie.
Looking
Thank
for
you,
any
Martin.
spells that don't say necrotic on it, well, that's just not a spell scroll, this is anything else. Yeah.
Oh
That's
no,
the adventure.
healing and reviving people is very dangerous in the Plains of Dread. Anyways.
Yeah.
Right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. So thank you, David, Max, Birdie, and
No
Martin.
problem at all.
Thanks, viewers, for watching. We're RxOliver and the gang. That was a shit show.
Yeah, and I'm gonna run it again next week in real life, so I wonder how long my players will survive.
Uh,
Good night, everybody.
Goodbye.
Boy.